Oh, wait.
And probably every time we start the stream, we're always talking about some stupid shit, which is funny. I think it's hilarious.
I think that's how all streams should start.
like-
All streams should start with like everyone talking about stupid shit.
Yeah, like the last time I was just looking at the video for whatever reason, and it was like racism, blah blah blah, right in the beginning. It's hilarious. Anyways, all right. So this week, all right. So one thing I'm going to try and work on this week is me not saying as much, because I've been noticing I do that a lot. So I'm gonna try and stop. But it's
I say like a lot.
It's really hard. So
I know, Sam, it is really hard.
Yeah, Sam, if you keep me honest, I'm gonna keep you honest, okay? And we'll.
All right. Okay.
Can we keep like and tallies? We should do that. I'm gonna keep a tally.
Should I start talking like a Valley girl?
Like,
so
yeah.
Totally for, or we should just switch. Like you say more, and then I'll say like. Either way,
that'd be great.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So last week, I almost said it right there. I almost did. I caught myself though. I felt it. Like, anyways.
You have to accept that silence is okay, Brian.
I know,
seriously,
but
that's what they tell you in like improv classes.
It's one of those things where I'm not so much trying to fill the silence as I'm trying to think about what I want to say for the next thing, and put that in there. So, maybe, but you might be absolutely right. That might be what I'm trying to do, is fill the silence while I am thinking about it. So,
I mean, it's kind of like in Rick and Morty, the guy who does Rick's voice. He says that like the reason why Rick says Morty a lot is because that's his crutch word.
Morty.
Like
Morty.
Yeah, Morty.
All right. So, we are going to start this week. And let's do a quick recap of last week. So, last week, you guys... damn it! Son of a bitch! All right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Go
damn
Jack.
it! All right. So last week, you guys went to the forest and tracked down basically the Autumn Knight himself, who works for the Autumn Queen, or is charged with and is some sort of beholden to creature of the Autumn Queen. Basically gave you guys two options in the beginning. You could either fight him and die, or you could clear out the city before they reclaim it, and he said that the only reason that he was going to allow that is because his queen was merciful. You guys pressed him a little bit, and you were able to get a third option out of him, which is you have to basically purge the evil from the city, because he says that the city's been tainted by some sort of either entity or something has come into the city and tainted it, and now it just needs to be destroyed and reclaimed by the forest so that that evil can be purged. So what he gave you the option of finding the Dark Heart, which you guys have no idea what that is. Yeah, there you go. One more for you, Zach.
Thanks.
I just want to let you know. So...
You just want to do it all the time.
Yeah, I just want to keep saying it. All right. So, I think what I'm going to start doing is start saying so more instead of and then... So...
Yep.
All right.
Yep. All right.
Stop! Trying to get it correct. Now that you guys have come back to the city with the little information that he gave you, could...
That's 3.
It's going to be a long session. It's going to be a long night.
Really long session. Yeah.
It's going to be a long night. So, let's see here. All right. So, something else that you guys found out about last week is your arena fights coming up. Kagrash went to the arena to sleep for the night. You guys checked out a new inn in which Grash discovered that he had bed bugs in a very itchy way. Dizzy got captured by presumably the Red Hood gang and dragged around to somewhere over in the slums. It looked very familiar from where you were at. Basically beaten, almost tortured, but you were able to get away in time. And then you guys go back there to try and reconcile kind of what happened, it seemed like. And when you guys went back, they had cleared out already. Luckily, you got most of your stuff back, but it seems like they did take some of it for themselves.
Yep. Well, that's just for now.
That's just for now. So, I think where did we cut last time? Were you guys still there, or?
I don't remember.
I do know. Kagrath went to we split off again, like the idiots we all are. But we split up again.
Scooby this bitch.
Again?
Yes.
Yeah, the last thing we did was I went to the dwarf cleric.
Yes, you did. To get something for your bed bugs.
Yeah.
I went with
Kagrath
Gippy somewhere.
Okay.
Kagrath went to the magistrate's office. I think I left early though because like I was really tired that day.
Yes, you went to go and tell her about what had happened with the dark
Yeah.
heart and everything, even though everybody told you that was probably not a good idea. And she kind of confided in you a little bit that she doesn't know really what's going on with the city because it used to be a nice place. And
Yeah.
now it seems like things have just been changing rapidly.
Yep. And you know what? What I did was a good idea, guys. Kind of.
I didn't say it wasn't a bad
see.
idea. I just, in character, Grash just couldn't give a fuck.
I don't really see any difference between that and you're out of character, so. Zach.
Hey man, playing the character.
Yeah,
That's true. I suppose me as a player, I really didn't give a fuck either.
Well, always play the character. That's what I'll say. And starting for this week, just so you guys know, I did change a couple of the optional rules.
God, you trying to kill us faster?
No, nothing like that. Not really. One's for identifying creatures. I did change the roll tables a little bit. There's still the misidentified, but I added in a new one that says no idea. Basically, when you're trying to identify it, you're like, I have no idea. So, and then it goes basic, average, advanced, expert.
Okay.
So it seems maybe a little bit more balanced for the table. We'll try it out and see how it works. And then below
It's
that,
only the nat 1 for Lindsay. Okay, I'm on board.
yes. And then below that, I did the reincarnation table. Basically what it is you're paying 2,000 gold and you don't lose XP except for the fight that kills you. And then you have to reroll your physical stats. And then I think I found every goddamn race so far that there is. So if you guys roll really bad, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter except unless you roll a 100, then you get player's choice of whatever.
Oh god, I'd be so fucked if I came back as a halfling.
I know.
Well-
I'd be so fucked. I'd be really fucked if I came back as like a very low strength, like a low strength character. Then Kagrath would just be good at nothing.
Well, you could always do. You could always come back as like a gnome or a halfling, let's say, for Grash, and then you put more into Dex, and then you're like a Dex paladin. But
True.
you know, it's
But that seems like bullshit. I'm just kidding. Let's go.
well. I was trying to think of a way that you guys could not lose XP each time if your character dies, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this
No,
seems
that's
like
fair.
a fair way where you're giving up your gold as opposed to your XP. So
I'm on board with it.
yeah, so it's
Yeah,
just
that sounds good.
It's just like a choice. You can either reroll a whole new character and you choose everything about it and you lose the XP and you start at the base level, or reincarnation. Because to me it would be like sticking like a different battery into something. You know what I mean?
Right.
So and then you would still keep the information that you had before. So there you go. That's what I got. If you don't like it,
Alright.
tough.
All right then.
But
All right then.
we'll try it at first. And if you guys rolled terrible on like your physical stats, I'm not gonna make you keep like terrible physical stats. If it's like 8, 8, and 8, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like,
And then you have Kagrath, who's like, all her dump stats are her mental stats. And so 8, 8, 8, 9, 10, 12.
yeah. But I don't know. The thing I kind of struggle with on that though too is if you guys, since you guys have gotten past level 4 or level 8 or something, what do you do for ability increases? Because for sure you would have put them in there at some point if you're a physical character. So, well, we'll tweak it a little bit if it happens, and see what we want to do.
When.
Yeah, if then when we'll cross the bridge when we get to it.
Okay.
At this point, where did you guys want to meet up at? Did you guys make a decisive location? Because give or take, it's about 1 p.m. Let's say.
I don't think we
Plan
actually made,
hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't think we actually made a plan for that. I don't even know where did Flahan go?
We, being the ones that aren't the 2 strength characters in the party, we went back to the inn to formulate a plan.
Okay.
Perfect. The same inn that Gippy's at. So
Yes.
that works too. We'll say that Gippy. Fuck, I don't know.
We'll have him ask. We'll ask him about it later.
Yeah, we'll ask him what he wants to do. So here's what we'll do in the meantime. We'll throw everybody into the inn. Yay! And we'll say Gippy's inside, over in the corner, kind of tinkering with his devices that he has. Flahan and Dizzy, you guys get here first, obviously. We'll say Grash and Kagrath, you guys show up a little bit later.
Okay.
Dizzy and Flan, if you guys want to roleplay out a little bit and figure out what you guys want to do, absolutely.
Oh.
What your next step is, I guess.
Right. Nope, neither one of us is saying anything.
Neither one.
God, neither
any
one of you are
ideas?
talking, guys. Come on.
Neither one of you has any ideas. Come on.
Social interaction is pain. Don't judge me.
So,
I know what Dizzy wants to do.
all right, let's take a step back and get you guys on board with where you're at. Okay. One,
All right.
probably starting today, you have a week until the town is razed, basically, to the ground. Unless you find the Dark Heart and destroy it, or something of that nature. 2, you could try and pursue the Red Hood Gang thing, but you have no leads. Equally, you have no leads on the Dark Heart, but it might be easier to find that than anything else. The Autumn Knight did say beforehand that that you were already on the path, so that might mean something.
Jeremy, what are you eating? What are you eating, Jeremy?
Sunflower seeds.
Okay. I was just like, you keep spitting stuff
Sorry.
into.
Keeps
Forgive me.
So, I mean, those are kind of where you're at right now. And then tomorrow evening, you guys are gonna have your arena fights. Oh yeah. So, well, Dizzy doesn't, unless Dizzy wants to.
Not really. Nope. That's fine.
But I'm sure Dizzy will be betting on some arena fights. That sounds more like Dizzy.
Maybe.
Oh, and I think I found a promoter picture. Somewhere. Yeah.
Well, Blue, what do you think of everything?
You're my boy,
Well,
Blue.
there's a whole bunch of stuff we could be doing, but likely the thing we should be doing is being preventing from the town from getting on fire, I guess.
Yeah. I guess so. I tell you
I,
what.
mind you, have no
I need
idea
it.
how to go about doing that, but
Well, neither do I. But I can't take my mind off of that fucking gang that abducted me.
I suppose
I
if
want
we let the
vengeance.
city die, they die with it.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem like good vengeance to me.
That was maybe I'm not as fun as I thought I was. That was what y'all folks call a joke. Maybe I need to work on my timing.
Yeah, you might want to work on that. Go hang out with some of the street performers a little bit and get back to me.
Right? Them folks seem to know what they're about. Still, though, has to be something we can do.
So here's the promoter, by the way.
Yay.
That I found. Imagine across like the dome of his head, he's got like a bunch of greasy like tendrils of hair, like the worst comb over ever, like just like slicked over the top of his head, and he's short. That's a short barrel, and he's all fat and stuff.
Great.
And then like he has like pouches and stuff on his belt to keep bets and stuff. So
That's a weird looking dude.
yeah, right. I'm really glad I found that picture. I thought that worked out really well. So thank you, who Amy 05 for the picture. Anyways, go ahead and
We're giving credits to the shit we're stealing now. Anyway,
It's not stealing. Okay, I gave her credit. If I took it and I said this is mine,
So, not profiting from the use.
yeah. So
okay, technical shit.
yeah, there's all kinds of different common usage things now. So, and I'm not profiting in any way. I don't have like a subscribe button with like $4.99 on it or some shit.
Also, if you pulled it off any website, more than likely the artist doesn't own it, but that website itself.
Yeah. So
The moment you post a picture on Facebook, Facebook owns the rights to use that picture however they want.
Perfect.
Fun fact.
Oh no, all the memes that I post are not mine anymore.
my
Yep.
dank memes.
Sidebar.
Yeah. Anyways.
So, yeah, if you hang out with the, I kind of grew up around street performers and such, so, yeah, you might learn a thing or two about humor with them. If that's where you're going.
Nevertheless, though, like y'all just said, this ain't the time for that.
You're right. It ain't the time. There's a lot of crazy shit going on around here. And I wish Gippy was freaking paying attention instead of burying his ass in some of those gadgets he's working with.
I don't even pretend to know what any of y'all do yet.
If you want something from Gippy that's within reason, I suppose I could just play it out. I don't mind that.
True.
Gippy, I
I
want
wanna
the fifth rock that
sex
you
him
stole.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I want Gippy to track down my quiver.
No.
Want
Now-
Gippy
now,
to open his mouth and close his eyes.
Oh, God.
That Gippy would
Damn
try to do. That sounds like a
Well.
Gippy thing. Okay.
He is the right height.
I don't see why not.
He is the right height.
Well, granted, would Gippy do that? Because, Dizzy's overall not very nice to Gippy.
I wasn't talking about me now. Zach's the one that said it.
That's true.
I did say it.
No, I'm talking about, like, finding the quiver.
Oh.
Quiver.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, he could
Y'all keep-
he could hone in on it for sure.
don't keep presuming that me and Gippy, Dizzy and Gippy don't have a good relationship.
They don't.
Dizzy and
kinda
Gippy have
don't.
about as good a relationship as Dizzy and or Gippy and Grash. I mean, he does shit
Well,
for Grash.
Still in the theft,
Thrash
yes.
is more negligence. The Dizzy's more like abusive.
Isn't wrong. That is how I'd characterize it.
I think that's fair to say, but
All right. Here, we're getting off track.
yes,
Let's go ahead and push back.
they can come back and they
How
can
about
come in now.
how about like we just have Kagrath
Yeah.
and Grash?
So you guys are
in.
kind of talking a little bit. Kagrath and Grash definitely come in at this point. So you guys just kind of coincidentally, meet and come on in.
Wow, what a convenient random plot device.
Yes.
Oh my god, back to
my.
the inn where we said we'd meet, with the unlikelihood.
Yes.
Kagrath just comes in. When she comes in, she's like, "Ha ha!"
Have we been railroaded?
A couple.
No.
There's a couple more people here now. It seems that they serve lunch and such. So a couple of them look at Kagrath when she says that, and they just kind of go back to eating.
Clearly not for me.
Yeah. So
So, how did y'all's little sidebars go?
Should be good.
Alright, how about you?
I found this, and then Kagrath takes out the poster with like the Beast poster.
okay. Let me. So we'll just do this.
That sounds interesting.
Yep. And then this one
There's-
also remembered. This one also saw that there was a poster of a missing child. Didn't the colorful one have something like that too?
I have a couple of them, but they are no longer my objective. Matter of fact, I don't think we need to focus on anything else the magistrate is putting out, except for trying to either A, get at the Red Hood gang, or B, take care of this Dark Heart thing.
Didn't the big forested Hydra thing say that we were, quote, on the right track?
Yeah, yeah, he did.
We're on a track.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. But if technically y'all were on the right track by doing whatever it is you were doing, then by continuing to do whatever you were doing, you'd still likely be doing the correct thing.
So you think by doing jobs for the magistrate, we're on the right track?
I have no idea, but I'm saying some extra gold just in case everything does go south wouldn't be bad.
This one chose
Normal-
this job, so obviously this one is right.
Normally, I would agree with you, Blue, but not so much this time. I have a feeling that the path where we were on when we found that creature, you know, the actual physical footpath, is probably what he was talking about.
That don't seem likely. He said the Dark Heart implied it was in the city. Well, I suppose we could always just walk where that path went into in the city, but that seems a little bit too literal.
Hey, wait a minute. What about if we kill the magistrate? Maybe she's the Dark Heart.
What?
Oh,
out
she
of
is so
curiosity.
pretty, though.
What?
Did the path that we walked into the city from, would that lead to the magistrate's office or any other significant building?
Whoa! Talk about loud. Hang on.
I know, like Kagrath's like looking at you like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Who, me or him?
You!
Oh. Nobody else is throwing out any ideas. Yeah, if Blue's correct in thinking that we're on the right path and doing jobs is the right thing, well, maybe the magistrate is at the center of everything, and she's running the show, and she's actually the Dark Heart.
She's not really the magistrate. She's the magistrate's liaison.
Yeah, she's not the magistrate. She's the liaison.
You guys
She
have-
just works here.
Yeah, she's.
Technicalities, technicalities. Maybe she still needs to die.
You just want to kill her because she rebuffed you. Well, look at it.
Point, Brian. Again, technicalities.
Just wanna. Oh, you rejected my advances? Stabbed in the heart.
Yep. Obviously,
Sorry, bitch.
obviously you must be the villain of this entire series.
Sorry, bitch, you gotta die.
You won't fool me.
But Kagrath's like, okay, but Kagrath's like, well, this was all supposed to be related
Crash.
to the.
Sorry.
This is all supposed to be related to the god of trickery. My master once told me that to beat up an opponent, you need to know about the opponent. So why don't we know about this opponent?
Was it a god?
Prince of Darkness. I
Yeah,
think
Prince of
those were the
Darkness.
words.
From what you guys heard before, let's see. They said Lord of Illusion and Prince of Lies. You heard that a couple times.
See, the screwy thing, and don't get me wrong here, is this guy we keep hearing about sounds pretty interesting as far as I'm concerned.
I don't disagree. Maybe instead of finding the heart, we should be trying to find him. It seems reasonable that there's a heart of darkness, then some Prince of Lies would be near said darkness, if not the owner of.
No, I mean, like, you know, he's an illusion, he lies, trickery. That sounds like me.
Right, this one thinks that this one's idea of killing this beast on this poster will lead us to the right way.
That's nice.
Well, I certainly have no better idea. This ain't my forte. I'm just good at punching stuff and being pretty.
Plus beasts aren't
Rat.
plus beasts aren't usually normal in this area. At least not in the
Let me
city.
see. Let me see that poster. Oh yeah, this poster. Those look like wolf or cat eyes. I mean, you can find stuff like that in the forest. I bet it's just a damn big cat or something. Grash,
Not in
what
the
do you
city.
think?
Well,
We ain't got nothing for you.
I think
We
he
don't
just
have
got really, really hot.
we don't have any real leads on the Red Hood gang, quite frankly. So I think that's a bust. We don't. I mean, we've been following this missing children's thing, or at least you have, for quite a while, and we haven't made much headway. This
There is no headway.
seems pretty straightforward, and I could use a little quick workout before our fight tomorrow.
So we're going after the beast.
Seems like something easy to keep us occupied.
Plus, this one can also talk to beasts. This
There
one's
you
an
go.
expert at speaking squirrel.
I don't
Okay.
think they were attacked by a giant squirrel, but if that happens to be the case, that might be helpful.
Alright, let's go. To this Levin Manor.
Whatever.
Like, Kagrath just like lead.
Hey,
Kagrath like proudly
Do
leads.
you honestly have a better idea of where we should
No.
be heading?
No, I said kill the magistrate or whoever she is, but nobody likes that idea. So
Obviously, that is a silly idea. And this one should
Okay.
probably suplex you for saying that.
no, you shouldn't. Just whatever. Let's go.
Um,
Alright.
Alright, so you guys are going to head out to Levon Manor? Is that what you guys decided?
Once I find it on the friggin' map, yes.
Okay, I'll show you. Don't worry. I will guide you.
I'm staring so intently, maybe I'm just missing the script or something, but goddamn.
I am your guide. Alright, so as you guys kind of recollect the map, Levon Manor P,
Is that it?
for those paying attention, is actually going to be up in the top left-hand corner, up here. It's actually outside the city itself. So, whatever reason they decided to build out there, probably because they didn't want to be inside the city. So, let me figure out what we got going on. So, you guys just came from the outside, come back in. You guys are going back out again. The same gate and everything. Not 12 hours later. So you walk up to the gate. They kind of pause at you again. But it's the same guard that you guys saw last time. So he's just kind of like, oh, well, go ahead. More work, I suppose, for the magistrate, right?
Kagrath like holds up the beast, like killing the beast like flyer. She still has that.
Well, that's great, but I can't read, so go ahead. So he
Sorry.
kind of ushers you guys outside. And as you're walking through, you actually walk through this smaller section of the city outside called Lake Town. They actually produce a lot of different types of fishing goods and things like that, where you can get that stuff from the harbor and whatnot, but these are more freshwater fish, different types of different like crops and whatnot, medicinal herbs, things of that nature. So, as you guys are walking out, you start up this long path, and it seems like it's almost like a long carriage driveway up to the manor itself. And the manor, bring it up here for you, starts to come into view. And as it does, you guys notice that this is an extremely ritzy establishment. There's flowers growing, there's different landscapes, all kinds of different stuff going on. And as you're coming up, a couple of guards, dressed differently than the actual city guards themselves, come running up to you. And they say, "Halt there! What business do you have?"
Oh,
the
we're here.
poster.
Yeah, Kagrath shows them posters. It's like, we're here for this.
And he takes it and he looks. He says, "Oh, very well. I just need to see the writ of good standing from all of you."
Oh, damn.
I don't actually have one. I haven't been around long. In every
These two
instance
have
I've needed one so far, I've been told that theirs will vouch for me.
And he kind of, All right. Well, I suppose if one or two of you have it, that's fine. And I'm assuming.
Dizzy shows his, and it's bloody.
Actually, you didn't find yours again.
Oh, fuck!
Oh,
Yeah.
so I show mine.
Yeah. So, Grash takes it and he looks. Okay. And he kind of gives it back and he says, "All right. Well, I'll take you to Duke Levon, and you can all speak with him about this. This is something that he's been eager to have settled. I'm glad that you all are here, actually. He's been quite the tear." So he leads you guys inside, and very opulent inside. There's all kinds of different tapestries, there's fine woods, all kinds of different handmade furniture, all kinds of different things. So as you guys walk inside, they kind of lead you into these double doors, and the double doors swing open, and inside is what appears to be a trophy room, lined with books and different types of mounts on the walls. And sitting by the fire, kind of reading a book, is this gentleman here.
Dude looks like a badass.
How dapper.
Yeah.
I love this guy already.
And even though he's sitting in the study reading a book, he is in full garb like that. He has... It's not really like a half plate or anything. It's more of a... it's almost padded armor, but it's just got like different metal accessories attached to it and whatnot. And then hanging above the fireplace, you guys do see that rifle that he has there as well, is up on top. And Flan, you in particular, your eye is kind of drawn to it. But as you walk in, he kind of looks up over the book and he says, "Well, what's all this then?"
Show him the
We're here
poster.
to kill the beast.
Oh, and all right, and he kind of slams the book shut and he says, "Marvelous, marvelous!" And he puts the book down and he kind of comes over and he says, and he sticks out his hand towards Kagrath at first because she's the one that said something to him. He goes, "Roderick Levon, Duke Roderick Levon," and he sticks out his hand to have it, you shake it basically.
And Kagrath full-heartedly returns the shake, and it's
Yeah.
She's like, "The great Kagrath!"
And he says, "I'm sure you are." And he kind of, and you notice when you guys
So,
are exchanging a grip that his is just as solid as yours is. So like he looks a little bit older, but he's definitely got some.
Can we do the scene from Alien, from from let's see, Predator,
No.
where like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like
I know exactly which one you were gonna say, and no.
Oh, okay.
Pushing too many pencils. So, you guys kind of do that, and he looks over at the rest of you. He doesn't offer his hand for a shake, but he says, "And who are you all? Anyone?
All right.
Anyone?"
I guess I'll go then. He takes his hat off and takes off his little mask. Opens his hand and shakes it. And just Flahan. They don't have last names where I'm from.
And he says, "And where would that be?"
Zento. South of the south.
Oh, Zento. I was admiring your piece there, actually. Your pistol, mind you, not your cod piece. He kind of like chuckles.
Lord.
Kagrat's like, ha 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 ha, though she just
I give him the courtesy chuckle.
Yeah, and he says, he looks at Gresh. He says, "Dragonborn, eh? Not many of those around here. I have seen a blue one running around in the city when I try not to go into the town, but sometimes it's necessary. What's your name?"
Rash.
All right then. And he goes and he looks at Tizzy and he goes, "Oh. And you are?"
Grash is
I'm
gonna
sorry.
start laughing.
Kagrat just interrupts. Oh, he doesn't matter.
God. Oh.
Yeah, Dizzy's gonna say silent.
Kagrat.
And he just kind of
Kagrat.
points and he goes, "Elves. So you're all here about the beast, are you?"
That's correct.
Son of a bitch.
Very good, very good. All right. And he just starts kind of walking out. He's got like his hands behind his back and everything as he's walking. And he says, "About a fortnight ago, my family was killed. I heard screaming and all types of bloody ruckus all throughout the house. I awoke and found this creature tearing my family to pieces. Mind you, I've never married, but I have adopted a few orphans from town, and they live here. Mostly they do chores and whatnot, but I consider them my family, and they were all killed. Grizzly scene.
Kagrat's
But
like,
what I saw of the beast, it was pitch black, mind you, and there was no moon. So all I could see of the creature were its eyes, and I spent a great deal of money to have someone draw up that picture exactly to what I saw. So what I need you to do is I need you to find it and kill it.
First of all,
Based on
these
condolences for
eyes.
your losses.
Yeah.
But
Kagrat
farther
kinda like-
following that,
And he says, "Well, from what I've heard, Lake Town has been having a bit of problem. Cattle and different types of livestock going missing. I believe that the culprit for their troubles is the same as mine. And, what's more, I don't believe this creature will be satisfied with simply killing livestock for much longer. I think it's very fortunate that you came to me when you did, for I believe that, from my hunter's instinct, let's say, that the town itself is in grave danger from this beast."
Kagrat kind of like
Jump
puts
into a lot of conclusions.
Kagrat puts like her slams like a hand on like his shoulder and like says like, "We'll help you get your vengeance."
And he says, "Very good. Now,"
Would you like to join us? You seem like fun to have around.
and he says, "Unfortunately, my constitution will no longer allow me on the hunt. Oh, I ache for the days. The wild safari." And he kind of reminisces for a little bit and keeps talking blah, blah, blah. Oh my god. And he says, "But, in my hunter's zeal, I have collected an armory fit of any nation. And he kind of leads you guys to a room, and it has another pair of double doors, and he kind of pushes in on it, and they swing wide. And inside is just anything that you could imagine in this room. There's different types of firearms. There's also bows. There's martial weapons. There's things that you guys haven't seen before. There's There's different exotic weapons.
Is there an Apache helicopter? Does it have guns and missiles?
Roll
Hold on, let me check the
perception.
inventory sheet.
Well, there is no inventory
Cat
sheet. You basically just tell me what you want. Yeah, probably.
Cagrath,
I want an
Cagrath
Apache
looks at the
helicopter.
party. Cagrath looks at the party and she's like, "You see, my ideas are always good."
And he says, "She knows what she's talking about." So,
Yes, our great and humble leader.
Really?
and he says, "You seem to have chosen well. So, let's go ahead and
The idea of Cagrath being the leader.
yes,
Really?
Oh yeah,
Really?
No, Grash
Just
is
when I
Grash
thought-
feeding into this. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, the smart one's leading us, definitely.
definitely."
Yeah,
So-
we picked the best candidate. It's the important
And he says,
logical decision.
"This would be a gentleman's agreement. You merely need to bring me the hide of this beast, or something to prove that it's dead. I suppose I'd prefer the whole body. I'd love to have it mounted. That'd be fantastic. But if not, I suppose I could deal with, let's say, the head, perhaps a bit of the hide itself, something of that nature.
Sounds good.
You understand?"
Fair enough.
Everybody make a perception check real quick.
Perception?
Perception! Oh,
yeah.
dude!
Yeah, and I'm still at disadvantage. Although, is that still gonna last all day today, even though I went and got the cream?
No, you're good.
Am I good?
Yeah, the cream
What about-
basically took care of.
So I guess I'm still at
Doesn't matter, I still
Exhaustion.
rolled in that one.
Screw it ever, man. That's like the best. Holy shit.
Yeah, well, we're gonna say... Yeah, because the ring dizzy is different. So, that's the only reason.
Okay. Yeah, well, I figured as much.
And part of what Grash's exhaustion was not being able to feel at ease at all because of like his rash or whatever from the bed bugs. So he did get a full night's sleep. It's just that, you know. So you guys notice this kind of around Levant's neck. Nothing too strange or peculiar about it. Just draws your eye.
Obviously, it's strange and peculiar, or else you wouldn't have made us roll perception for it.
Maybe.
Cagrath kind of innocently enough just kind of asks, like, "Oh, what's that? This looks cool. That looks pretty cool."
He says, "Oh, this? Well, one of my family, one of the servant girls, went into town, and she actually won it at that dastardly affair from the other night. So common, you see. But and he holds up and he looks at it and he says, "But I don't know. I seem to have taken a liking to it, and since she died, terribly, horribly. Oh, on the walls. Anyways, I haven't."
Can we see if like he's actually like? Can we like check to see if like he's actually like distraught about these dead children?
That is why I rolled insight.
Yeah.
Not well, but that's why I did it.
Yeah, go ahead. Everybody go ahead and roll insight if that's it.
Shit!
Just in general.
Fucking disadvantage! Fuck me!
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what you get for using that fucking ring. while I'm torturing you, asshole. No, I'm just kidding.
Whatever. You'd have made me have an exhaustion anyway.
Yes.
Hey, whatever.
So, all right. He's not too terribly hard to read, but unfortunately, Alex and Dizzy, you guys just can't really get a read on him. But
Yeah.
Grash and Kagrath, you guys, he's as distraught about it as anyone would be about their servants getting killed, basically. So you know, he calls them his family, but you can tell that he might have just had a bunch of kids around the house doing chores for him because it's a big house and he doesn't want to be by himself. Also, he doesn't seem to be lying about anything or anything like that. So, you know, he's as distraught as he needs to be. You guys haven't figured out shit yet. You don't know nothing, okay?
Okay.
Don't tell me what I
Okay.
haven't figured out. You don't know me. You don't know my life.
Yes, I do, because I'm running it right now.
That's my life.
Brian is furiously rewriting the story.
Yeah. Shit. Shit.
It's gotta be someone else. God damn it.
Yeah. If I didn't want you guys to catch on, I wouldn't fucking make you roll perception checks. Anyways. And apparently, you guys really haven't caught on because Jeremy wanted to kill the fucking magistrate. So. So there's that.
What can I say? What can I say?
So, he kind of takes a breath and he kind of sits it down and he says, well, so, do we have a deal then?
Good deal, sir.
Fantastic. And he says, just so I know, how many of you are going to want a weapon and how many are going to want the gold?
How much gold
one.
was it? How much
1,500.
gold was it?
1,500.
1,500?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck that. I'm gonna go for the weapon.
A weapon?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take a look through the room first, but I'm gonna lean towards the gold.
Okay.
Somehow am I missing my bow?
Yeah. You guys can go ahead and do an investigation check and see if you can figure it out, or you can ask him what weapons he has. Give me one
Fuck
sec.
it.
I need another beer, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm also gonna get a drink. Sorry, Twitch.
Okay. And Alex is gone. Hey, Zach.
What's up?
What's the counter up to?
You're at 6.
Ah, I'm doing all right. It's not too bad.
You're doing alright.
I don't think you got all of them, though, either.
Nah, I don't
No,
think I've gotten all of
I don't
them
think
either.
you did at all.
Yeah, I think I
Nah.
slipped a few in there on you.
Nah. On the plus side, Sam is only at 2 likes that I've caught.
That you've caught. So.
Yeah, no, I totally.
Everybody back yet? Still missing people?
Not Sam.
Just got back.
Sam.
Well, I mean, you can clearly see Sam is not in frame.
I don't keep Skype up the whole time.
I mean,
I just minimize it. So
you could flip back. Look.
Suck my balls.
Ah,
Oh
alright,
wait,
I'm back.
no, it's lick my balls. Say that all the time.
Damn.
I entered the conversation at a very odd time. I'm
Yes,
just saying.
Yes, you did.
Rick and Morty. Anyways,
Okay. I think Tagrath will ask. Let's see, what was his name again? Shit. Really quick.
well, here, real quick, we'll do
Yeah.
Dizzy. What is Dizzy looking for?
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 7.
You did roll a 7, but what are you looking for?
Bows.
Okay. You actually find a whole rack of bows. Kind of up
Nice.
and down. Different types of designs, different types of woods.
Nice.
So it kind of depends on what you're looking for.
I don't know. I'm missing my bow. Whatever.
He's so enthused.
Yeah.
He sounds so enthused.
This is why we don't play on
He-
Mondays, okay? On Thursdays, you at least have hope of the weekend. Today, fucking weekend is dead. So
Hey man, I'm good. I had 4 hours of sleep, but I drank coffee all day, so like
Yeah.
I am still. Really
Oh no,
excited.
it ain't that. Dizzy's kind of, yeah, he's just not feeling it anymore. He's like, this sucks. He's like, I lost this. I got beat to shit and back, and this fucking big balut of a freaking woman is putting me down left and right.
so you're
Fuck this crap.
So you're gonna pout.
So now you know how it's like now does he know how Gippy feels?
Oh, Gippy's Gippy.
So you're gonna go around pouting like a millennial. Is that what
Hey,
you're gonna
that's-
do? You are the
that's
millennial of
Disney.
this
Stop
game.
talking
That's-
about my people.
That's Dizzy, not me. Yeah,
Listen, man, I'm Generation Y. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Gen X, baby, Gen X.
yeah. So
But Cabrath looks at Roderick. She's like, "Do you have any glaives? Any good ones?"
he says, absolutely, and he kind of leads you over towards the wall. And again, in a rack, kind of sitting all up vertically, are a bunch of different ones. Some have like weights on the end of them, like weighted chains on the end. Some have different types of exotic, strange-looking blades. Others have basic. Somewhere they look like they're bladed on both ends.
Okay.
So he says, I've collected a number of different types of fighting weapons. You'd be surprised how all around the world the glaive is different. Then he gestures at one and he says, this one in particular, and it's the one with the weighted ball on the end, they use to the far western regions. What they do is they slice and then they spin around and they bring the whole thing down with momentum on top of the creature's head. Ah! Far more effective than the typical standard blunt end.
Oh, Kagrath kind of has like shiny, like she kind of looks like she has like sparkles in her eyes, like she's like a little kid who just like was given a like really huge swirly ice cream swirl because the guy doing it was too high to notice that he put too much in.
I'm just keeping you honest, Sam. You're doing the like thing.
Crap!
Yeah, that was
Alright.
that was a lot.
Yeah, I think you just beat.
You actually. That was well. He only had 4 on
I
that
beat
one, so you're
I
on
beat
time.
Brian.
Okay,
I beat Brian. Okay, we're tied.
you're tied now. Haha. So, he says, "I'll let you look."
Ah, there's another one. There, you took the lead again, Brian.
What? I didn't say I said That was in character.
That was in character.
asshole.
That was in character. It doesn't count.
Fine.
Fine. Get all mad.
Damn.
Throw your pen, millennials. Anyways,
Okay, that one counted.
I feel secondhand shaded.
yes. Let's see here. We're gonna go over to Dizzy again, real quick. Make a perception roll.
Okie doke.
Are you looking for a longbow or a short bow?
Well, I had a short bow. I'd rather a long bow now.
Okay.
Oh, Even 14, that's not bad.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and say that you do notice one bow that seems to be made out of some sort of white wood that has like silver kind of weaved into the design of it itself. It just seems to be a little bit better than the other bows that are there. Grash, what kind of weapon are you looking for?
Well, you know me, I'm a sword and board type of guy. So, something I can hold
Got it.
with
You're
one
looking for
hand.
timber.
The ideal. I mean, my preference is the long sword, but if he can give me something else I can hold in one hand and
All right.
wreck some shit, I'm looking for the best stuff.
The
And
best.
if I gotta schmood this motherfucker up for it, I will charisma all over his ass.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah, dude. Suck on my pearl necklace of charisma.
To be honest, I'm surprised. To be honest, I'm surprised I didn't actually have to roll charisma to convince him. But then again, Tagrath is awesome.
Then again, all he did was show you the rack. He didn't, like, schmooze him up for the best. He's just like, here's all my glaives!
Yes.
Well, he told me
Pick
like
one.
which one was really good. He told
Look
me
at
like,
He-
one
well-
was pretty good.
He just kind of gestured. I mean, there's a couple of different ones
Yeah.
that do different things, but why is this tavern stuff still playing in the background and nobody said anything?
I don't know, man.
I just assumed that was background noise on
shit.
your end.
All
The bustle
just
of
white
servants.
noise in my mind.
You guys just don't even like mention it. It's kind of funny. It's hilarious.
You're running
I was
shit.
like-
You know.
You're in charge. In charge of this piece. Fuck. Yeah, we'll do this one. Why not? Fuck it. As you guys are looking over the items and stuff. Alright. So, he approaches the Dragonborn and he says, "You seem to be a man of, let's say, bladed weapons. Is that true?
Well,
Seem to have a
my
preference."
one hand's occupied with this shield, so...
It says, "I can understand that." And he kind of gestures over this way and he says, "Please, come take a look at this." And as you guys walk over, and he says, "God damn it. Uno momento, por favore." Alright. And he shows you... I really don't like that they don't have more options for swords in this book. Because they have
I thought they're like
Yeah.
there's like longsword. Okay, well there's others, you know.
I think a lot of them fall under like bladed category. Like this is a bladed weapon.
Yeah, which is,
Category.
but that's you know, that's typical. That's actually rage. Anyways, give me one sec here.
Like they don't have anything on blades, man.
Yeah, right? I mean, which is cool and all. I mean, I can add shit in and do whatever, but it means that I have to fucking build everything if I want something cool. So
Yeah.
it just gets a little annoying after a while. Alright. Nope, not that. Actually, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Fuck it. So he brings you to a display case, actually, Grash. And he says, "This is something very special. Not quite sure what it does, but we were hunting a large assortment of different undead down in the areas of the southwest. Have you heard of them?
The undead? Oh, yes.
Well, no, not the undead. There was actually what I was told to be a lich, but I don't know. It seems, from what I know, those are creatures of great power, and this thing kind of fell under a few blows, so it doesn't quite seem right. But anyways, he was wielding this, and he gestures towards it, and he says, some sort of, I don't even know. I fear to touch it, to be honest with you, with my bare hands. But you seem to prefer your gauntlets, so I don't believe that it would affect you as much. But it's something that you could take a look at if you'd like. And he kind of brings out these little silver keys, and he opens it up, and he says, "Please hold it in your hand if you'd like."
I will. Grash is gonna actually take off his glove and like go out and grab it, just to fucking see what happens. Why not?
Just to see what happens.
Yeah, when I grab the handle,
It is
I'm
a
not gonna, like,
display.
Yeah, so
I'm not gonna like lick my tongue across the edge and cut myself with it. You know, I'm just gonna like grab the handle. Fuck it. YOLO, right?
YOLO.
Grab the handle, just like, like rub it a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Get it a little excited, tease it a little.
Just tease the thing.
Right? Maybe
Okay.
use the thumb, circle it around a couple times.
So,
Start out clockwise, then switch counterclockwise.
as you take hold of the thing, it's ice cold. It's not room temperature at all. It is probably, give or take, about 40 degrees at most. So putting it in your hand, you can feel the chill kind of run up your arm, but it doesn't seem to do anything to you as such. It just seems to be ethereally cold. So
What is it? Is it a sword?
It is a sword. It's a long sword.
Okay.
But it just
Yeah.
But gripping it seems to be. It's not really a challenge. It's just. It seems like this would take some time to master, as such.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Is this dude just gonna let me keep it?
And yeah, he said any weapon.
Don't,
So.
Do we have to kill the thing
I thought we had to
first?
kill the thing first. I mean, that's what I was under the impression of too.
Well,
I mean, he's already shown us the stuff, but if he's gonna let us use the things to kill the beast, then like, fuck yeah. Game on, bro.
he's a hunter, so I think he would appreciate you guys using his weapons to hunt.
Okay, that's cool.
That's
Awful
nice.
lot of trust.
If that makes
It's an
sense.
That
awful
is
lot of
a
trust
lot of
to
trust.
put to 5 strangers.
Yeah, it's wonderful because, I don't fucking have any arrows anyway, so.
Well,
Oh man,
Or
if
you
only
could-
this guy was a hunter.
Oh, right, I know. Hey, well, yeah, if he had some ammo, that'd be great.
so Grash, as you're doing that, Flahan, are you looking around the room, or what are you going to do?
I'm looking specifically for firearms.
All right. Firearms-wise, make an investigation roll real quick, or did you already? And I missed it.
I did not, and if I did, it's just going to be a -1 anyway. But you know what? Well, why not? Let's try it.
Go for it. What do you got? Oh!
Or the exact opposite of a -1. I guess that's fine. Okay.
Alex, you don't sell yourself short, man. Okay? Alright, so. In terms of firearms. What do you got going on? Yeah, that'll work. So, as you're looking around, he does have a smaller display of different types of firearms that he's found or put together himself. No scattergun, unfortunately, from what you can know of your design and stuff.
All right.
But there is one that looks to be, from what you know of it, a pepper box. There's also a simple musket, and there's also what appears to be kind of lovingly shined and brought up a rifle. So those are apparently all
I'm
up for
gonna
grabs.
politely stand by the rifle and wait for him to come up to me so we can talk about it. So then I can ask him if I can use it.
Sure, he kind
Because
of.
that's how polite people work.
You see him say something, and he laughs at Grash. Ha! Ha! And he claps him on the shoulder, and he starts walking over, and he says, "I knew I'd find you here." And he points at the weapons, and he says, "Some of the finest firearms ever made." And he gestures at the rifle, and he says, "And I see you appreciating that one. Yes?"
I do indeed. It's, well, for lack of a better word, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. And he says, "Yes, it is. Oh, if only I've had a woman to satisfy me the way that rifle has. Oh my." And he says, "This place wouldn't be so empty. I would have married her and had children and then had her head chopped off." And he laughs. He points at the rifle and he says, "Now, that one," he says, "if you're interested in that one, I don't mind letting it go. I just need to know that you're going to take care of it."
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm just perusing. I have something, actually. I'm gonna reach into my pack and pull out the plans. I was looking to make this for myself, and it costs upwards of 1,000 gold, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be taking the money, but I ain't never seen so many firearms since I left what I guess I'd call home.
And he says, and he pulls out, looks at the thing, the design, he says, "Oh, well," and he kind of folds it up and he hands it over to you, and he says, "I'm going to refer you to my man, as it were, that," and he kind of gestures at the rifle, and he says, "She put that together for me." And he hands over the paper, and he says, "She goes by the Artificer. She lives in Wilthorn."
I appreciate the gesture, but my intent was to make it myself. I don't know how much y'all know about Zento, but down there, you make your own weapons as much as you possibly can, and as reasonably as you possibly can, and add something special to them. They work better for you.
And he puts up a hand and he says, "Say no more. I understand. But if you need any pods milled or made, I would highly recommend her."
I very much keep that in mind. Thank y'all.
Not a problem. And then he kind of goes over to Dizzy and he says, "And you?"
This bow.
And he pointed at the one that's like white wood and silver and everything. Mm-hmm. He goes, "Oh, an elf with a bow. How trite." And he pulls the bow off the shelf. Yeah, and kind of hands it over to you, and he says, "Very well." And he says, "Now it is special. It does have. It's made of the finest white wood, and it's inlaid with different types of dwarven and elvish. It's a collaborative piece that I had commissioned from both of them, unbeknownst to them, of course."
Of course.
"Yes." And he says, "So it's probably the finest bow you'll find around here. And it'll go good with your hair."
Wonderful.
So he kind of hands the bow over to you.
And arrows, please.
He says, "How many?"
A quiver full.
It says,
When Disney says that, this is like my life.
Yeah.
My life sucks.
"Okay, Kylo Ren. So,
Just don't make me take the lash out and start slashing shit.
yeah.
Oh god.
So he kind of claps his hands together, and like, this guy kind of comes around the corner like right away, dressed as like what appears to be just a butler's outfit, and he says, "Fetch some arrows from the courtyard. 40's worth." And the guy kind of nods and
Yeah.
says, "As you wish, Duke Lavan." And he runs away. He says, "They'll be here
That'll
shortly."
So
that
Kagrath's
Go ahead.
Kagrath's going to like take. There are two that interested her, but she kind of wants to give them like a spin before like choosing. One's like the one that was like maybe like double bladed. I heard you say double bladed. Mm-hmm. And then the other one was the one with you said like the chain in the ball at the end too.
Yes.
Okay. So she'll find an open area so she doesn't like knock things over. But she's gonna give.
If you do this, you're gonna like have to make a roll and see if you do knock things over. Even because there's not like an open space like that in here. It's a gallery.
Okay.
It's not a place that you're twirling weapons around and stuff. But you could feel it in your hands, get a feel for it in your hands and whatnot. It's just that you won't be able to do like full maneuvers and stuff with it.
Okay.
So do as you please. Play the character. If you want to throw like twirl stuff around and do whatever, do it.
She's gonna test this out, but she's also gonna like using just like like her ability. She's gonna try not to knock things over.
Well, yeah,
but she's still gonna swing stuff. She's still gonna swing shit around though.
Okay. So roll 2 D100s for each one that you do.
Okay. Shit.
Well, no. So it'd be D100 twice. Is what I mean.
Okay.
So
R, D1 D.
Okay. And the next one.
Oh.
Oosh. So you pick up the one with the ball on the end, and you're doing well. You're getting kind of like a feel for the weight on the end and everything. Okay. You put that one back, and you pull out the double-bladed one. It's a little bit trickier, and you almost grab where the blade's at because you're used to there being like just a handle there, and you kind of pull your hand back a little bit, and as you do, like you kind of jerk back, and you hit something on the shelf, and you kind of drop the blade, but you grab the piece that was there, and so you come back and you pick the blade up and put it back. So nothing gets destroyed or anything, but it was a close one.
Okay. So can I see like the difference? Like, can I know like the actual like mechanical difference between the two?
No,
out of that.
No, you wouldn't know that yet.
Okay.
You would have to actually go and use them. But
all right.
From what you can ascertain, more than likely the one with the two blades, instead of bludgeoning damage, it would probably do slashing damage the same as the front one. So when you use that and the blunt end attack, that would probably be the difference.
Okay, so
the other one.
So instead of 1d4 blunt, is it like the same as like the front damage, or is it 1d4 slash?
Well, the front damage might be less as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you the dice damage, but from what you can ascertain from it, whatever the back damage is going to be is probably going to be the same as the front. Okay. And then the other one is probably going to be closer to a glaive, but you'll probably sacrifice a little bit from the front slash to put more into the back one. So you'll probably do a little bit more back damage and a little less front damage.
Okay.
So
I'll try out the double-bladed one. That looks cool.
Is that the one you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 sec. Alright.
Kagrath is kind of looking at the one that like cut her. She's like, "Ah, this one has a bit of bite to it. I'll take this one."
The double-bladed one?
Yeah, the double-bladed one.
This is marvelous. And the guy comes back with the arrows, and he takes those, and he says, "Ah!" And he kind of gestures at you, Dizzy, and he says, "Yeah." And he kind of hands them over. And he says, and the manservant turns to leave, and he says, "Wait, not just yet." And he points at Flan, and he says, "You said you wanted the gold, yes? You wanted gold?" Alex?
Yeah, the gold more than likely.
Okay. And he says, "Fantastic." And he points at the manservant, and he says, "Go and fetch 1,500 from the disposable account." And he says, "As you wish, Duke." And he runs off, and he turns towards Grash, and he says, "What about you? You want to try that one out? I think tonight would be a good time for it."
Aye, if you let me.
And he says, absolutely. He says, it was my intention that you take these weapons and kill that vile creature, and then you use them for whatever else that you have in mind. He said, I added the money in as an incentive to those that aren't as haughty as the hunter's type. And he points at Flan and he says, no offense. I know you're looking to build your weapon.
I've hunted more than any of the other three of them.
Yes. And he says, but, you know.
We'll see about that.
And he goes, ooh. In that
Dude,
case.
I just saw the picture for the Dwarven Druid. Holy shit, he is awesome looking.
Right? I thought that was alright. I did add some pictures in too, just so everybody knows. Because I'm the best. Anyways.
You're the best. Buttering you up.
Shut up. Let's see here. Alright. Alright. He comes... The manservant comes back, and he's got like a small little wooden box, and he says, thank you! And he brings it over and he gives it to Flahan. And inside Flahan isn't really coins, they're actually like two thin little gold bars. And he says, I hope this is acceptable. You can take it to any money changer in the city and they'll accept it for the amount.
Do I have any idea what they are?
Looking at them, they're like thin gold bars, and they have some sort of impressed stamp on them. They look to be pure gold, though. Like you can run like your fingernail over them, and it'll etch into the gold, the soft gold. So apparently they're real, but yeah, it's nothing really that you've seen before in terms of payment-wise.
I don't feel like he's deceiving me since he's just offering people magic exotic weapons left and right. So
He doesn't seem to be hurting for money. So if he was gonna stiff you,
yeah,
you know, it doesn't.
there wouldn't be really a reason.
It doesn't seem in character for him to stiff you. You know what I mean? So.
Do I take the box as well, or just the tiny strips?
And he says, feel free to take the box. I've got plenty. They give them to me every time I go into the city and deal with the banking.
Ah.
That's usually what
in that case.
Yeah, that's what I'm usually there in the city for. Ugh. Oh my. And he's thinking for a moment. He's like, oh, I suppose I'll have to go back and find some more servants or family to run this place. Oh, perish the thought. And he looks at everyone and he says, well, if everyone's set and ready to go, I believe this creature will be around tonight sometime. Seems to hunt nocturnally. They haven't seen it in Lake Town. So that leads me to believe that it attacks and takes their livestock while they're sleeping.
Sounds good.
You said these attacks happened in your house.
Yes. I'll be damned
Any
if I know how
chance
the thing got in here.
You could put us up for a night?
Until this evening?
Mm-hmm.
And he claps his hands again, and the manservant comes back and he says, oh, is the West Guest House, is that available? And he says, and the manservant nods and he says, yes, it's made up. He says, fantastic. You can stay in the guest house if you'd like. My manservant here will show you.
What time of day is it right now? Out of
It's
curiosity.
about 2 p.m. Or, no, getting out there and stuff would take a little bit longer, so it's about 4 or 5. So the sun's getting pretty low in the sky, but it's not quite sunset yet.
Okay. So how long would it take to get to Lake Town from here?
From here, give or take, probably about an hour.
Okay.
As well as you guys can tell. So.
Alright. Cagrath is going to look at the party. It's like, I'm going to go to Lake Town and talk to some cows.
No sense in you going alone.
Oh, you're joining me?
My.
Yep.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan.
What does everyone else want to do? Do you guys want to go with them, or?
Well, out of character, I feel like someone should stay in the guest house we've just procured, but in character, I absolutely want to go to Lake Town. I've never been to Lake Town before. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong on this. So it's whatever you guys want to do. He doesn't seem the type to take any kind of like offense towards it. So, yeah.
Would y'all mind if I tagged along? I ain't never been to Lake Town before.
No problem. It'll be an adventure, like those adventure stories Master used to tell me about.
Adventure stories. Those adventure stories that I used to hear as a child.
Yep.
I love it. All right. So,
Dizzy, what's your game plan?
Pardon?
Yo,
What do you want to chill at the house in the wing? You want to come to Lake Town? You want to like
What
scout
time
the
is it?
surrounding area? It's like 4 or 5.
What time is it?
yeah, it's like
4
4
or 5-ish.
By the time you guys get there, it'll probably be about sunset. So,
Shit. I was hoping to get a 4-hour long rest in there. Okay.
Well, no, if you stayed and in the West Wing, like I'll stay with you and let the two of them go to Lake Town. I just didn't want Sam going alone, but if
or if you go
what's
to
his
Lake
face
Town,
gonna tag along,
or if you go to Lake Town, there's also a tavern or an inn probably there, and you could stay there and get
it's.
I just need
In
4
my
hours.
opinion, it's probably easier to stay here and get the 4 hours and wait for them to come back. Because
Yeah.
by the time they go there, do their shit, come back, it'll be about 4 hours, right?
yeah, probably.
Well,
Lake Town is how far away? You said?
yeah, but
An hour long.
it'll be dark there by the time you guys get done doing all your stuff in town.
Yeah, dude.
Going around talking to people and everything. So, if you guys are going to go there, you probably should just go there and stay there. As opposed to going there, coming back, and then going back. Because by then, something might have happened, and you guys might not be able to reconcile it.
Oh, I
So,
thought that we were staying here because this is the last place the beast attacked. Like,
no.
wouldn't we follow?
He was pointing you more towards Lake Town.
Oh, all right, then fuck it. Let's go there and get a room. I did.
But of course he doesn't know he's the beast.
That's
Or
where
he does know, and he's trying to steer us away.
Alternatively, yes, that could be a thing.
And he's the hunter. Brian totally ripped
Does
us
that
off
make-
of Skyrim.
Us the hunted?
A what?
Yeah. I said you totally ripped this off of Skyrim.
Which one? Where?
I think this is like another story besides. This could be like literally any story.
Well,
Oh, it's
I feel like
fine.
this-
I was just picking. There is a
plenty of stories where the hunter is actually the thing that he wants to hunt. Okay.
there is a quest. There is a quest in Skyrim where there's a hunter that's like notorious or whatever. He ends up being a werewolf and he hunts you.
No. What it is that you go and you're hunting him and the thing, and then he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be
Oh,
a
that's
hunter.
right.
And then
Yeah,
like,
okay.
and
That's
then
been a
you're
while.
like, well, let me kill you or whatever. And he's like, no. And he like tries to kill you. So
There is that.
totally
Okay.
fucking different story. And he knows
What?
he's a werewolf.
It's all good.
Asshole. So
Okay.
and you guys don't even
Okay.
know what I have in store for you. So
That's true.
Alright.
Oh well.
for all you
So-
know, it's one of those fucking little kids. It's the kid that won the shit. Did you think about that? You didn't even think about that, did you?
No,
I was honestly
no.
thinking that he was like marked or something
Yeah.
like that.
Fucking spoilers. So,
Anyways,
is everyone going to Lake Town?
think so.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So, give me a second because this is a huge map and it's gonna take a little while for you guys to load.
Dear God, you weren't kidding.
Yes, I wasn't.
Good lord.
Awesome.
There's
Awesome.
quite.
And not only that,
Serious.
You put a lot of work into this, man.
But-
or at
Yeah,
least
serious
like
props to you, bro.
not only that, but
Dang.
each one of the like little buildings is like 3 levels. So
Oh,
Jeez.
no.
yeah,
Jeez.
and if you guys are gonna hunt something, you're really gonna hunt something. So get ready.
All right, guys. First thing we should do is.
And of
split
course
up
we're gonna be
because
hunting
that's
at
the best
night again.
idea.
Yes, you are.
Oh god damn it! I didn't think I would miss Gippy, but now I miss Gippy.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Damn.
I didn't think I would miss Gippy, but I do miss Gippy. So, you
Yeah,
guys come to
dude.
town. We're gonna do this one. I like this one. Lake Town is kind of a serene kind of an area. There's a lot of farming. There's different types of fishing establishments, different types of boats. There's a whole lot of
Rivers.
yeah. The river. You know what? There's only 3 rivers, so take it
But
as
no
you will.
lake.
Yes, because you guys are kind of like in the proper of the area. The lakes are
Okay.
kind of leading up. They kind of flow up towards the river itself, or towards the lake
okay.
itself. So it's named
All right.
for the lake, but it's not actually the lake itself. So
Sack of
right?
liars. All right. Anyway.
I wonder
Yeah,
who's
at least
gonna
we-
die tonight. That's a real
I've got a-
mystery. isn't
I
it?
got another character rolled. We're fine.
I have like another 5.
Yeah. So you can be the first to use the resurrect spell. All right.
No, I'll just do a whole new character. But anyway, go ahead.
You guys come into town, down in the left-hand corner there. If you can't find it, you guys are down there. It's the atmosphere in the area is everybody's working. They're kind of getting ready for the night's rest. They're kind of moving through and doing different types of like putting the animals away, getting all the boats up onto the docks, just kind of generally getting ready to put stuff away, have dinner, go to the tavern, do whatever they do, kind of call the workday finished, and then get up tomorrow and do the exact same thing again for the rest of their lives. So,
You make that sound so
Okay.
depressing, man.
hey, you know what's even more depressing is that nothing has changed at all for 10,000 years. People get up, they go to work, and they come back. And then they get ready to go to work again the next day.
Oh.
All right. So where's the inn?
All right. From what you guys can see, like straight ahead, there is a main area up on the top up here. It does seem like there's a lot of congregation and stuff up there. But whether that's the inn or not, I don't know. You might have to ask around a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably will. Shit, if I can get to that part of the map. Oh, there we go.
I like this song. Nice.
Blue's getting left behind.
My computer's
slack,
doing
Alex.
this wonderful thing called loading some. I can click me, but I can't do anything afterwards.
Ah, click me. I'll bring you up higher. You're on the stone
Click.
bridge.
Click you.
Because it loaded just fine, and then the trees rendered, and my computer was like, no, we're not having any of this. You can take your trees and you can go the fuck home.
Oh my.
Fuck
So I guess we head
There
to
we
the, I guess we go to the main congregation area.
Are there people?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people and stuff kind of milling around and whatever. They kind of give you a look as you're walking in, but, you know, nobody really says anything or points it and laughs at you or anything crazy.
Yeah, I'm used to those looks.
Yeah. But,
It's because I'm black.
It's because I'm black, yo. But there is a
Yeah,
place...
I do look a little fabulous.
there is a place in front of you, and it's called What Ails Ya? And
Lord.
it appears to be a tavern of some sort.
Alright, let's go in the tavern.
Sounds good.
Get inside.
There you go.
It's inside. Look at all the stuff.
Oh my gosh, there's things and stuff. All right. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It doesn't look like a tavern, but it is because I said so.
You see, these are some of it's tables. Oh, we're upstairs. And now we're
on the roof.
Now we're on the roof. Oh my gosh. No. But inside there's this giant clockwork mechanism that seems to be run by the watermill outside. And what it's doing is it's running through and it's kind of pumping heat into the whole place. And there's like a waitress running around. She's getting different people's orders and everything as they're starting to come in. And she says, just take a seat where you like. And just kind of gestures over towards some tables over on the far east side over there. And inside the tavern itself, let's see here. Click. Do my thing. And it does appear to be a little bit better. It's not as nice as some of the ones that you've seen in the city, but you know, for being kind of like a rural place, it's pretty nice. There's a couple. There's predominantly mostly humans in here, it seems, but there's a couple dwarves, an elf, and a halfling, just kind of like milling around, getting different types of drinks and whatnot, obviously, because it is a tavern. And then,
The logic checks out.
right? And then over in the corner, there's someone that seems to be kind of getting ready to play some music and whatnot for the evening. But there's an open table if you guys want that. Or there's spots at the bar still.
I'm just going to walk up to one of the groups sitting at a table and ask where the nearest or the best inn in town is.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and
I don't
sneak
have
into
time
the
to wait
bar and
for
get
this
something
bitch.
to drink.
All right.
Not sure where it is, but
So, just put your characters wherever you're in the tavern. Okay.
oh, good. This is the bar now.
This is
We're
the
decided.
bar now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Trying to find. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So you walk up to this table full of humans, Grash. They kind of take a look up at you, and you're wearing your crazy-looking dragonborn armor and everything. They kind of all lean away from you a little bit, and they say, "Can we help you?"
Yes, my friends and I need a place to stay tonight. They're, the best inn here. Could you point me in that direction?
He says, "Well, there's one in here, so I guess that automatically makes it the best. So what you do,
Fair enough.
you go south, across the bridge, the stone bridge, you see. Before you get to the wooden bridge, take a, what direction is that? Left. You go left, and then there's a large building over by the river itself. And inside there's a lodgings.
Appreciate it.
Yes. And just so you know, they call themselves the, No.
The lazy douchebag.
Using a name generator?
Yes.
Alright.
They call themselves
Call you out.
the Harlequin and Chalice. So, go and take a stop over there if you'd like. And they serve food and such there as well. And he kind of does like a little bit of an aside and he says, but honestly, it's a little bit better here.
Do you have beds?
Well, it's a tavern. So no.
Okay. So
So Kagrath
we go.
Kagrath is going to like make a promo
Okay.
where
Let's do Flan's drink first, and then we'll do
Okay.
your promo.
Yes. Okay.
So, Flan, you walk up to the bar, and bartender comes up to you. Very short male human walks up to you, and he says, "What can I get you?"
Just want a something, please.
All right. And he goes into the back, and he comes out, and he's got a jug of what looks to be some sort of mead, and he pours the mead into a glass. He pushes it towards you and he says, "That'll be 5 coppers, please."
Well, that's fine. I hand him a silver.
He says, "Is this for more or is this for me?"
For you, I guess. Why not, right?
And he says, "Well, thank you very much, sir." And he pours a little bit more into your glass, and he takes the jug away and puts it into the back. And goes back to kind of talking and milling around with some of the other people that are there. And as you go and sip it, it's some sort of honey mead. But for some reason, it has like a little bit of a fishy taste to it too.
All right.
But other than that, do you want to ask anybody anything or do anything, or are you just gonna drink your drink?
I'm gonna finish my drink and let Sam do his promo, and then once I'm done with my drink, I have more to do.
Do your promo, Sam.
Alright, so Kagrath's just gonna inhale and she's gonna be like, "Hello, Lake Town!" Kind of like in like that, like as if she was like in a crowd of people, which she technically is.
Yes.
But she's pretty much like she's done this before. She can project from the diaphragm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we are here to lay the smackdown on the beast that troubles this town. Now, anyone here who knows anything about this beast, tell us right now so we can make a goddamn carpet out of this beast. And something like that, something along those lines.
When you say hello, Lake Town and everything, a couple of people start and they kind of drop their drinks a little bit, and some tip over and everything, and they kind of pick them up real quick, and they're oh, like you startled the shit out of a bunch of people, like drunks, basically. And
cool, nice.
And the bartender and the waitress are just kind of staring at you as you're doing their whole spiel. You do mention the beast, and a couple of the dwarves over in the corner start to like whisper and talk a little bit and start nodding their heads. But other than that, you don't see much reaction from anybody. They're all just kind of looking at you like you're an idiot.
Oh, no roll for that?
You're doing performance roll?
No hype roll?
No hype roll?
Do a performance roll. Do it.
Okay. Shit, I should have probably
Roll
stuck
hype.
with performance.
Hype says no.
Damn. Hype says no. Hype says no. Bad day. Bad day.
So, my original plot stands, sir.
Okay.
So, you try and like hype them up and get them ready to turn everything into a carpet. They think you're more or less an idiot. So,
Alright.
But you do notice the dwarves kind of muttering over in the corner and stuff. No perception roll or anything needed. It's just kind of something you took in. So.
Alright, so Kagrath is going to go and see them because she knows at least crowd mechanics and she's just pretty much looking for like that's like reaction right there from just gut instinct.
All right. So wait, what are you doing?
Oh no, she's gonna go there and just like slam her hands down on the table.
Oh, where the doors are at?
Yeah, where the doors are at.
Okay, well they were kind of busy talking to each other, so you do that and they kind of go, "Oh God!" They look up at you and they go, "What do you want?"
She's like, Do you four know anything about this beast?
Well, first there's 2 of them. There's only 2 of them.
Yeah, I said you all. So, you know.
Oh, I thought you said you 4.
I said you all.
Oh, my bad. And the dwarves kind of look at you and they go... He kind of gestures over to the one there and he says, his livestock was killed a few nights ago. And he kind of nods his head and he says, yes, I didn't see the creature, but must have been of some enormous size. Took 2 cows right out of my pasture.
They killed it. They didn't kill it on the spot?
And he says, you know, I was thinking that same thing. Usually they come in and they kill the creature and they eat it right there, obviously, because why, you know. But for some reason this thing took it with them and carried them off into the wilderness. Or whatever, I assume. I don't know. So we keep them locked up at night now. I heard a bunch of the other farmers saying that they do the same. So hopefully the creature will just move on from here because there's no more food sources.
Can you tell us? Can you tell this one where, in fact, they are being taken?
Wait, no,
No.
I didn't follow the thing. I'm not crazy.
No, I meant where do you keep the livestock?
Oh. Well, we keep our livestock. Kind of gestures. He says, kind of to the southwest. There's a pasture down there. I'm sure you'll see if you go down there. That's my farmstead. So.
Okay. Good day to you. And next time you're in let's see. Well, goddamn, I keep forgetting the goddamn name of the town.
Marister.
Yes. Next time you come to Marister, come to the arena and see a good show.
And he goes, sure. And they kind of look at
then-
each other.
And then Kagrath walks off,
Yeah.
not giving a shit.
Are you going outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Dizzy, what were you doing this whole time? Did you go inside at all?
We were in there, but now me and Grash are going to find that inn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we left before that whole spiel happened.
Got it.
Yeah.
Flan, were you still in there for that?
I don't care about no damn
Yep.
Goliath.
Okay. Do you want to finish your drink and walk out with them, or are you going to finish your drink all subtle like?
No, I'm gonna finish my drink, then call the bartender back over.
Oh, okay. He comes over and he says, yes, sir. Another?
Well, yes, and she ain't subtle, but she ain't wrong. We are actually here to kill the beast. I heard him say something about livestock. Do you know if there's anyone who might know more?
He looks at you and says, well, gives it a thought. No, not in particular. It's only been a couple nights, and things seems to come, from what I heard, rumors and such. They come in, take their livestock, runs away.
Is there any specific pattern to them? Has it been working south, west, east? Does it go in a circle?
Not really. Just comes in, takes their livestock, runs away. I agree.
Does it seem to be the easiest looking ones? Or does it look for the big healthy ones?
Well, I couldn't tell you anything like that. More than likely, that's predator behavior. But to be honest with you, we've had no trouble here in the town other than that. And I hear that they're, and he points over the dwarves, and he says, they've all kind of gathered together and figured out that if they lock up their livestock, there'll be no more food sources, and the thing should move on. So...
Alright, Heath, I'm gonna flick the bartender a gold, finish my drink as fast as I can and say much obliged, then head over to the dwarves.
He gets the gold and he's all, oh my! And he kind of tucks it away in his pocket really quick.
I love poor people in fantasy settings. You can give them any amount of money and they just flip shit.
Yes. So, Gresh and those guys are going down here.
Yep.
To back. There you go. Kagrath, are you following them down to where they're going?
No, she's gonna go to see if she can find any. Okay, maybe livestock isn't the best thing to talk to, but there's nothing else to do, so I think she's gonna talk to some cows.
Okay.
Also, we didn't tell Kagrath where we were going.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, Kagrath, bottom right-hand corner.
Bottom right-hand corner.
Yes.
All right. Shit. I'm gonna do some teleportation shit here. Blah. Blah.
Alright.
Right here. Think so. Or more to the right.
No. Down. Way
Yeah.
bottom.
Okay.
right.
I see it.
Yeah.
Go up.
There you go. There are a few like cows and sheep and stuff mulling around inside there. They're just kind of munching on grass. and
Okay.
Doing their cow things. Aw, cows.
Okay.
Um,
So Kagrath is going up.
okay.
Cast that as a ritual.
Awesome. Flan, what were you doing when you left? Anything particular?
I was heading over to the dwarves to talk to them.
Oh, you're going over to the doors. Got it.
Yep.
All right. All right, well, we'll do Sam's real quick first. So,
Yep, you're good.
who are you trying to talk to?
Talk to one of the cows.
Okay. So the cow just kind of skittish and moves away from... They all kind of, like, move away from you, to be honest. They're not... They don't know you, and, you know, it's...
So
Yeah.
Cagrath is gonna be like, so I heard that someone's been... that a beast is taking away your compatriots.
Or the cow goes,
Can any of you...
what's a compatriot?
God.
Another one of you kind. Is there anything... Has anything been hunting you as of late?
Oh. And they all kind of look at each other, and they all kind of start shaking, and they all start, like, moving back towards, like, the back corner of the barn and stuff over here. It seems like he kind of spooked them a little bit, and they start moving away from you.
Come on now, I'm here to protect you, not to hunt you.
They go, oh, the beast! The beast came, and it took them away.
Did you see what the beast looked like?
Oh, it looked like the barky yap yap that the owner keeps,
Yes, the barky
What?
yap yap.
but big. But big barky yap yap, not the small barky yap yap. And then the sheep kind of go, yes, the barky yap yap, he chases us.
And he steals you, yes?
Yes, the big one. He came in and he picked them up and he took them.
So Cagrath's gonna was like, do you know which way they which way did he take them? And like Cagrath points in like in a random direction, which I'm going to say like towards the mansion. That way?
So like further like southwest, kind of.
Yeah, southwest.
They shake their heads and they go, no, and then they kind of like push their heads up, and it's like more towards the north.
So what's towards the north? Anything I know?
The lake is gonna be more north.
The lake?
Yeah, the lake and like some woods and stuff.
Okay.
But the direction he's taking them, the cows, doesn't mean that that's where the thing lives or anything. So
I know. Okay.
That's it. That's just
So Cagrath thanks the cows, signs them an autograph, and leaves.
And the cows go, what does thank you mean? And they kind of look at each other and and then they go back to eating. Alex, let's do your exchange with the doors real quick.
So I hear all y'all are locking up your cows at that now because of the big old beast.
They both kind of turn and look at you and they go, yes, that's right. Who told you that?
Besides the fact I overheard my friend there yelling at y'all about it, I asked the bartender. He was nice enough.
Oh. And he goes, well, that figures. Yes, we've been locking up the livestock and such at night, which he kind of looks out the window and it's starting to get kind of late, and he says, I suppose I should be doing that now. Did you have any more questions, or can I go do that?
I actually had a request. Is there sort of a small pen or field or somewhere you could leave like 3 or 4 of them so we could get to hunting and not have to guess where it is?
He looks
Of course, if there did happen to be any damages, we would of course compensate you for the cows. It's just how it works.
He looks and he says, well, it's not a bad idea, it's just that, no. He says, I'm not going to risk my livestock to help you catch something that, once it doesn't see there's any food, it's just going to move on.
That's what the compensation's for. And then I'm gonna kind of wiggle a few gold between my fingers.
And he says, and he puts up his hand and he says, I understand that you're willing to pay me now and show him gold and stuff, but, you know, if all my cows die, it'll take me...
Oh no, not all of them, like 3 or 4. 1 or 2 maybe.
Yeah, and he goes, well, even that, the losses from that are too much. I'd have to go to Marster to get some new ones, bring them back. If they don't die on the way back, no. And he just shakes his hand. He says, it's too much of a risk. I'll just put them in the barn and play it safe. Why wouldn't I do that?
I suppose that's reasonable enough. But do y'all know any, well, I guess, greedier farmers who might be willing to take my gold and leave some of their animals out in the field for the night?
And he kind of purses his lips a little bit and he says, well, you could always buy some chickens or something, I suppose, from someone, but...
Don't look like it's looking for chickens, though, and I ain't interested in going and farming myself, at least not yet.
He kind of shrugs his shoulders and he says, I own most of the livestock, but, he says, other than smaller creatures and things like that, no. Maybe a dog or such. You could lock a dog up somewhere.
Oh,
I just don't
let's
think
start
that'd be
murdering
big enough.
puppies.
Nevertheless, thank y'all for the insight. I appreciate it.
Yes, not a problem. And he kind of rushes out the door to go do whatever.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna
Alright. Give me...
go look for my team.
Alright, give me 30 seconds. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Me too.
So guys, how are you doing? Am I here alone?
No, you're not. It's just hard to either roleplay or converse around ravioli. It goes.
Oh, okay.
I'm tired as usual.
Yeah.
How about you?
Pretty good. Like, I'm on 4 hours of sleep, but I drank maybe like half a liter of coffee.
Always healthy.
Yeah. Don't worry. It's a thing that happens with me. I can replace coffee with sleep. Or sleep with coffee. One of the two.
It's not exactly the worst skill to have. It's better than being stuck tired all day.
Yeah. And you know, like I drink it black, so it's not like I'm drinking like a ton of cream and sugar.
Yeah,
I don't know how
there's
people
no
do
way.
it. I can't drink black coffee. I'm
Me
physically
neither.
incapable.
Oh man, it has to be, dude. It has to be like super strong. Like I have to have like super strong coffee, or else it's just like, it's nice. I have an espresso machine at home, so it's just like I make an espresso in the morning, and that's like
Nice.
2 shots. That's like 2 shots of coffee right in the morning, and then I go home, and then I go to work. I go to work, and then just like drink free coffee all day.
If it works, I suppose.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Who are we missing? Anyone? Everyone here?
Not
No.
least the person who was here.
Zach, you here?
I guess.
Zach's not here yet.
Well,
Or he
can
is.
Kagra's like, so since Kagra's in like an open area now, can she like test out her glaive to see like the reach and stuff like that, and like how it feels now that she has room?
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna... It won't tell you any more difference until you actually use the...
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be the same reach and everything because it's a glaive.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you're going to do something like, oh no, it's actually like a normal. It's reach 5, and I'm like, oh man.
No, that's
Okay, cool.
that's not it.
Alright.
But what's a glaive do for damage?
Normally, D10.
D10. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the back part is
D4.
4, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
You'll find out later.
All right.
Zach, you here?
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all good. So you and Dizzy are next up. You're gonna go into the inn, right?
That was the plan.
All right, cool. Head on in. Head on in. Yeah, that was a good one. Take note, Alex.
No, I'm shaming instead.
We're going to shame you. Anyways, you guys walk in, and there is a female dwarf behind the bar. She's, or not bar, kind of like the counter area, yeah. And she looks up and she says, "Just a minute," and she seems like she's writing something down. She puts it through like a window towards the back, and you hear yell out, and she says, "Stewed sausage and blue cheese," and they yell back, "Yep, yep," and then she comes around and she says, "Oh, what can I do for you? Food? Stay?"
Stay,
We
please.
need rooms for 4 people.
4. And she her eyes kind of shoot up. She says, "Well, and she says, "I only have 2, but I can kick a couple out if you're willing to pay more than them."
Capitalism
How much?
at work.
She says, "Well, our rooms typically run just 5 silver a night, but to kick someone out, I'd have to get at least probably 2 gold, because they're not going to be happy, and I'll have to reimburse them."
I think we're fine with 2 rooms.
Just the 2? All right.
Do you
Yep.
disagree, Dizzy?
No, not at all. I don't need a bed.
Exactly. 2 rooms.
She nods and she says, "Fair enough. Any food for you gentlemen?"
Not at the moment.
Yeah, not at the. Well, yeah, sure.
She says, "Fantastic." She looks at Dizzy and she says, "What can I get for you, sir?"
Well, what do you have?
She says, "Well, you heard the sausage and blue cheese. Then we also have a lovely salted hare with some softer cheese than the blue. And then stewed partridge and almond bread. And just sort of like a rye porridge, if that's your thing."
Partridge sounds good.
"Just the partridge? Absolutely."
Yeah.
She goes in the
Sure.
back, and she kind of goes to the back, and she yells through, and she says, "Boil a partridge!" And he goes, "Yeah, yeah." And then you hear kind of like, and then like almost immediately comes up, and she comes over, and it's steaming hot, and she puts it in front of you, and she says, "There you go, that'll be 2 silvers, please."
Sure thing.
And for the rooms?
She says, "Those are 5 silver for the night, please."
I will drop 1 gold coin on her counter.
She says, "Well, thank you,
Rain
sir."
the money.
Yeah, puts it away. And,
Just rain gold on her. Just rain gold on her.
yeah. And then-
Basically,
but she kind
start
of
throwing coins at her.
make it hail,
Much less
bitch.
sexy than
Make it
dollar
hail.
bills.
She looks at Disney and she goes, "And 2 copper from you, sir, please."
You said 2 silver.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Here, I gave you 2 silver.
Oh, you did.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't short yourself.
No, you wouldn't want that now, would we? And she kind of walks away.
Would have been even funnier if she was a halfling. Get it?
Half ring.
Halfling, I said.
I know, but
Halfring.
half ring. So
English.
yeah, American
You know,
English.
Don't short yourself, halfling. Get it?
I get it.
Okay, never mind. Bueller.
Bueller. All right. You guys got your two rooms.
Anyway.
They're upstairs. She kind of gestures that you kind of have to walk through the kitchen to get there. And this is her, by the way.
Oh, she's cute.
Oh yeah,
For a dwarf.
for a dwarf. So you guys go through the back, and you kind of go through the kitchen, and there's some stairs, and you guys are magically in your rooms. Oh my gosh. So there's kind of like this common room here, but the room that she kind of gave you was down here to the corner. So, yeah, you probably have to stay down in there. There's a door and everything. Obviously, these maps aren't like super detailed. But yeah, you guys have a room for the night if you need it.
2 rooms.
Yeah, technically 2.
I need-
You kind of paid for the bed, to be honest. It's really 2 beds in a room.
I just need 4 hours. That's it.
Yeah,
Just
I was
4
really
hours.
just paying for Dizzy to get the place to sleep and for somewhere for us to come back to later.
Okay. Sounds
But once Dizzy's down, I'm gonna go find the missing party members and let them know what's up.
Okay.
all right.
All right.
So Dizzy, you're gonna pass out. I'm guessing. You're gonna try to.
I'm going to zone out. Yes.
Okay. Kagrath and Flan. Kagrath, you're coming up this way. Flan is kind of coming down to the south. We're gonna do this, and then Grash, we'll say that you're kind of coming like this way. Okay.
Yeah?
All right. So you guys meet up on the road. And as you do, you kind of notice Grash off to the side, kind of coming towards you as well. What a remarkabulous, fuck, I'm done.
You maybe mean coincidence.
That's the one. Anyways,
I
Remarkable
got it.
coincidence.
that's it.
Koankatikinki.
Alright. So you guys get there, and all kind of look at each other. Sun has set by now, for sure. And the stars in the
And I ain't
nighttime
looking
are
at
just
shit.
starting to come
My
out.
dark vision is none.
Kagrath, I guess like the part is kind of grouping up, right?
Yeah, kind of like right here in this area.
Yeah. Okay. So Kagrath waves, and then she's like, so this one has found out of a few things. So whatever is
Care
it-
to share?
Yep.
Sorry.
Always. Always
Yep.
has plenty to
You know what's
share.
funny is that like Kagrath's the only Kagrath so far is like the one that actually is like, yeah, I have something to share, and I'm gonna tell it to you instead of just beating around the bush. But Kagrath, she kind of says, "Yep, this one knows that whatever's attacking the livestock is something wolf-like in nature,
Okay.
and
That narrows
that-
down our search a little.
and that the livestock get taken down to up to the north, towards the lake."
And
All I found out is we weren't allowed to use any cows as bait.
well, that makes setting up an ambush a little more difficult, doesn't it?
That was my first thought, yeah. But no. Shut down. Pretty hard, in fact.
Now, this one's not that good at fighting in the dark.
No, I don't believe any of us are.
Hmm.
I can barely see as it is. It's not my forte.
I mean, this one can lay down torches, but can anyone fight without a torch in hand?
I can lose the shield. It is doable. It's just not ideal.
Same. I mean, I don't exactly have a lot of ammunition for, and then I'm gonna casually shake my pistol at them. And it's also, I can't really hit things with it. And I feel like this is gonna be more of a hit things than a stand in the back and shoot things kind of fight.
This one prefers fighting with glaives and the like, which use two hands.
Fair enough.
What happened to the pretty elf? Doesn't he only use one hand for stuff, or is he busy?
He
That's what she
is
said.
resting, and typically he prefers to fight in the dark.
This one thinks that we should place torches near where the livestock are.
Well, it depends. The torches could allow us to see, but they could also just ward off the beast. Usually things
My
that
thoughts
don't like fire.
exactly.
At the same time, though, this one's not very good at fighting in the dark.
Yeah,
This one
as
would
I said,
rather-
I can barely see as it is, so we might just have to suck it up and hope.
Yep.
How much gunpowder do you have?
I have plenty of gunpowder. It's just that I don't got much shot.
Ooh, is there a store in town where we could buy lantern oil?
You probably have to ask around. You'd have to ask someone.
I will
Like-
do that.
Yeah, you haven't seen any as such since you've been here, but more than likely, obviously there's probably like a general store or something.
Y'all could probably ask the bartender. I gave him a full gold and his eyes lit up like it was Christmas.
Let's head back there then.
And like as they're moving, and Kagra's like, Lake Town seems to be a tough crowd, though.
Well, y'all aren't wrong. It's, they seem to be homely enough, but not all that friendly.
So you guys walk in again, and the waitress says, you know the routine. Take a seat if you'd like, or whatever. And she's going around doing what she
No,
does.
this is the one that I went to with the short guy.
Yeah, he's the bartender. There's a bartender and there's the waitress. So
Oh, I'm not dumb.
I will approach the bar,
okay,
preferably with Flahan.
yeah. So you guys
Kagra's to the bar too.
walk up and they're like, "Oh, that was quick. Back for more, eh?"
I had a question for you. Is there anywhere in town where we could acquire lantern oil?
And he says, "Well, the general store might be closed up for the night, but I could sell you some. Not a whole lot, but some." How much?
Are you
looking
sure
for?
That
the
sounds
store is
good.
closed?
And he says, and he looks out the window and it's like getting kind of dark. And he says, "It's probably closed. I'll say that. If you want to go there," he says, "you have to go down, cross the bridge, the stone bridge, take a left, and go past the inn. Then then you have to take the wood bridge on your left. Or, no, it'd be on your right. On your right. And then you'd go to where the farms and such are at. And there's some general stores and such over in the far corner down there."
I'm gonna look at Flahan and be like, "How fast can you run?"
Fast enough.
You
I suppose-
want to make a
yeah.
break for it?
Kagra's
I
like,
suppose
this
out
one's
of the three of us,
Kagra's like, this one can run very fast.
but the thing is, if y'all are attacked, can you fight one-handed? Because I still got, and I'm again gonna gesture to my gun, so I can hold a torch and I can sprint like the Dickens, and I can combat with whatever it is he wants lantern oil for.
True.
Do you have no idea what I'm trying to do?
If you're
I think
trying to
if we
turn the
set up,
gunpowder
like-
into a bomb, it's not all
No.
that big.
I want to set like a circle of torches somewhere and like line lantern oil between all of them. Have Dizzy lure the beast into the circle of torches and light them. So we just like have this huge area of light. but it's gonna take a lot of oil, in my opinion.
Could certainly
I'm
work.
looking
Okay.
for a lot of oil, and I have a shit ton of money, so I'm just gonna like hand you a bunch of gold. I'm like,
have a
"Go for it.
shit ton of
Get
money."
me
By the
all of
city
the
of
lantern
lantern
oil
oil.
that you can. There's no way this works. I have a crazy idea though.
Oh my god, Brian, let this happen.
Some
Yeah,
things
dude,
happen. Some things don't.
Zach's crazy idea time.
All right. So
It's like the only crazy idea we've had, actually.
this is the first crazy idea.
This is like the first actual like plan that we legit had.
That's
Besides,
So we had the magic tent when we were waiting for the other ones, and then I just kind of blew it when I threw Gibby out of the tent.
Threw Gippy out of the tent.
Well,
Oh, okay. Where to? What's the plan? Is Flan gonna sprint it?
I'm giving
I guess
Flan
I'm sprinting. Yeah.
All right.
10 platinum pieces, and
Jesus. Okay.
we go get as much oil as you can.
Here's
I don't
$500.
think they're gonna
Bring me
take
as many
those.
marshmallows as you can buy.
That's only
Yeah, I
100
don't
gold.
suppose y'all have smaller coin. This ain't exactly I'm not sure they make that much in a year, to be honest.
or a
It's
lifetime.
just- you don't need to spend it all. It's 10 platinum pieces. Like,
Yeah, but I'm genuinely
It's
not
100
sure they
gold.
can make change for platinum pieces.
Probably just gold. Kagos
That's
like
100
gold's
gold.
how much is lantern oil typically?
like not that much. Like maybe, like in the coppers.
Yeah.
Really? Alright, well, fuck
Yeah.
that. Take,
How much?
take, I have no frame of reference. I was just like, here, have some of my 336 platinum pieces.
He doesn't know how to haggle.
I don't know money.
flask?
I don't.
A flask
Have
of
frames.
oil is one
That's
silver.
in character, by the way. We could be. This could be like in character. Crash is like, I have no idea how to handle
What's-
money.
A flask of
literally-
oil is one silver.
Throw money at
Does
problems.
it say how much the flask can cover?
No. It just says
Like,
one
each
flask of
is
oil
a
is
5
one
foot
silver.
square.
Well, hang on. Actually, there may be a weight.
No, here.
Doo-doo-doo.
Oil usually comes in a clay flask that holds 1 pint. If lit, the oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area. So, there's like all kinds of specific rules
is
about it,
the air?
apparently. So,
You pour a flask of oil on the ground to cover a 5 foot square.
Yeah, okay. So
So one
well,
flask
I
will be 1 5 foot square.
I want like 20 of those.
20
Yeah.
silvers.
Yeah, but
So that
a square? Are we trying to cover the whole square, or are we just covering a line between all the torches? Because
You know
what?
typically that would be a square worth of oil.
Why don't you just take 20 gold? Go with that. Is that better?
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll
That's 200 flasks.
200 flasks of oil. I want all your oil. Oh my gods!
I'm not an arsonist, I swear.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Let me see your ridge of good standing.
Kagrath is gonna look at Crash. Is like, so where we're gonna set this up?
I don't know yet.
Alright.
I haven't gotten that far. I want to see if we can get the oil first. But perhaps we should scout the parts of this town we haven't seen yet.
This one's been to the lot where the livestock are.
Hmm. Perhaps the northeastern portion of this town.
This one has no clue. But this one we'll leave it up to you.
All right,
You seem
let's go.
smart. You
go
seem smart, like the
scout.
colorful one.
Yeah, man. I don't know how. Alright.
Says 9 intelligence character to 10 and wait, what was your intelligence 10 or
My intelligence is 12, I believe. Give me yeah, 12.
Okay.
Damn, look at the smart one.
Yeah, he's not dumb.
Dude, that is my dump stat.
That was
You
that's
roll.
fucked up. Anyways,
That is fucked up.
Yeah. Granted, I did roll an 18. I did roll an 18 on one of my stats, so you know.
Right.
you're gonna get fucked up in that arena, all of you fuckers. Every last one. Ooh, I can't
Good.
wait for that shit tomorrow.
Good. But let's
Yeah.
go. Well, we should probably wait here for Falahan. I did tell him to just run as fast as he could. Imagine him showing up with 200 vials of oil in his arm. Yeah.
Flahan seems lost too.
Just all
That's
alone.
alright.
No one in the bar.
No, store, shut up.
So, Flan, you're running, and remembering their directions over the stone bridge, right at the wood bridge. And you're running, and you get there. And as you get there, there's a shopkeeper, and he's kind of putting the key in, and he's actually locking the door as you run up, and you're all, wait! Like, really out of breath.
Exactly that, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the key in the lock still, and it's turned a little bit, and he's looking at you, and he goes, yes? And it's just it's just a human, by the way. And he just got it.
All y'all's land, no, I can pay for it. All of it.
And he looks, and he goes, and he goes and reopens the door, and he pushes it open, and he says, all of it?
All of it.
How much?
Fast as can.
How much do you need?
All of it.
And he kind of gives you a look, and he says, well, I've got 2 cases. And he kind of goes in the back for a second. He comes out with this, kind of looks like an egg cart, and puts that up on top. Or like a dairy cart kind of a thing, and puts it on top. And it looks to be like 2 levels of oil, flasks of oil. And he says, I have 2 of these. There's about 50 in each.
Okay, I'll take one then. I don't think I could carry 2. Damn, that's a run. How much?
Well, he says 50. So that'd be, I'll give you a little bit of a discount. It's usually 1 silver, but for all of them, let's say 4 gold.
Sure. Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you. I'm gonna take the box. I'm gonna run back.
I'm thinking about it. It's like maybe Kat should have been the one who to carry that. She could have just hucked both things and ran back.
So yeah,
You aren't wrong.
apparently a flask of oil weighs. Let's see here. I saw it in the book.
Do it. Bring the con check. Frickin' bring it.
Weighs about a pound apparently. So that's 50 extra pounds.
Friggin' bring it.
50 pounds to weigh.
Probably not encumbered yet.
Do that as you will. Yeah, and by the way, we're doing Skyrim rules, so
Okay.
until you reach your max, you're fine. So
Yep, I'm currently carrying 106 pounds out of 270 pounds.
then you're just fine.
Alright, then I'm gonna sprint back.
Yeah. Sprinting with them's a little tough, especially since you don't want them to like break or anything.
Yeah, I'll slow it to a fast jog if I need to prevent them from breaking, but I'm still trying to get there quickly.
Okay, and you're running back, and it's starting to get a little bit later. And night has definitely settled by now.
Yeah.
I think Kat got outside with a torch at this point.
Hang on 1 second. Stop it. There we go.
Ah, dark.
Yes. So Kagrath wants a torch.
Yeah.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da. All right. There you go. So you've got a torch. Flan, you're running back. And
I need to have a torch, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense. That's why I didn't think I could carry 2.
Let me give 1 sec.
Take your time.
Where are you?
The absolute bottom left of the screen.
Bottom left, asshole.
It's where I'd reasonably be running back from. Thanks, words.
I said bottom right, but that's okay.
Oh. Well, then I fucked up and shamed me.
Yeah, I did. Anyways, so you go back. And you're kind of running and you're carrying the thing and you're trying to keep the torch as far away from the oil as possible. Because
Yeah.
and it looks kind of silly and people kind of point and stuff as you run by. Let's
That's
see.
fine.
And as you're running off to the northwest, you hear very loud.
Can I redouble my running efforts?
Yes. And upon hearing that, like anybody who was kind of like milling around and stuff, they all kind of like rush inside. They go and grab their kids and like bring them in and push them all inside. And there's like they kind of fight a little bit and smack them and push them inside. And then you get up there and Kagrath's holding the torch out in front of the tavern. And you come up and you got your oil and you're holding it far away. And you're like, yes, brother.
Calgrath like
There
takes
we
one,
more.
she like takes the
50
oil with
flasks.
just one arm. She just takes the oil with one arm and like takes it off your weight.
To be fair, he was had to carry it with one arm too. So, but you can make it look impressive if you want, and like juggle it between two hands or whatever.
Nah, I won't do that.
All right, do it, Drop the oil.
You want me to goddamn drop the oil?
Do it. Burn the town down.
All right, so you guys are here. Everybody heard that, by the way. So
Including me?
no, you're still passed out. Probably about
Okay.
2 hours have passed. So,
Alright.
I'm also gonna quickly hand Grash the rest of his gold back.
all
Didn't
right.
cost much, as we thought it would. But I knew we wouldn't
Six
take
gold
platinum.
back, right? Alright. Thank you.
Alright.
So, as
where we
this
set
is
this up?
as this is going on, you guys are doing everything over here, and
You say over here, but
I know you're over there, and things are
Okay.
happening off to the other over there. But you do hear what sounds to be like a crash, and some people screaming from off to the west,
west.
The
so-
west.
or to the east. I'm
This
sorry.
way?
To the east.
Yeah, I was about to say.
East.
East.
East,
I don't
west,
think we have time for
whatever.
the flasks.
God
Let's
damn.
This
just
attack happened much faster than I thought it would. That is
Yeah.
wildly unfortunate.
It's
Yeah.
alright, let's just leave the crate somewhere and let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, especially since I'm fucking sleeping.
Yep.
Damn it.
Calgrath will carry the crate though.
Missed it
Yeah,
again.
let's go. I'm assuming we all take off towards the noise.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So,
I was like, are we taking off or not? Are we just kind of casually jogging? Are we strolling?
I'm not sure if it was a straight shot east, the sound or not. I didn't see a.
well, that's the closest that you could hear, and you do hear some screams again, and they are coming from further up the top. And you hear another howl. It sounds like, and a bunch of like different noises and different types of like snarls and everything going on. As you guys kind of come up this way, you can hear some louder noise coming from one of the buildings. Like it sounds like up towards the up towards like the northwest. And as you do,
With the northwest of where we currently are?
right there, where you're at, right there, that's fine.
So back up this way.
No, you're fine. Hang on. You're good there. Sorry.
They're
everything-
going northeast, by the way.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
That's confusing.
Right, left, south,
Directions
down,
matter.
up. I don't know. Jesus, I'm
The
like,
that way. The way where the thing is.
South is up, right?
yeah. You hear all kinds of noise and stuff, and as you guys are coming running up, this thing crashes out of the side of the building, basically out of like one of the windows. And give me 1 second, I'll show you what you're seeing. Except what's his face, because he's not there.
I'm not there, apparently.
Yeah, and nobody
Holy shit.
saw fit to go and get you either.
Nope.
No, I didn't want to wake you up if you're not done with your rest.
That's true. I'll lose the experience.
I'm sure we can handle it. Me and
That's
me and Alex
presumptuous.
are behind on XP anyway, so you know.
Yeah, there you go.
That's nobody's
Fair.
fault but your own.
Nobody's fault but mine. Get it right.
Hey, I screwed up a bit in that fight too, so you know.
Come on, roll 20.
Just admit I got you killed so we can all move on as people. It'll be easier for all of us.
Alright. You guys see the picture or no?
Yeah, I
That's
saw
it.
it.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
So yeah, you guys see something like that. Beyond that, though, there's all these kind of like weird, bony, spiky protrusions coming out of the back and the top. And this thing is massive. It stands maybe about 7 feet tall at the shoulder, and it's hunched over. If this thing stood up on its hind legs all the way, it would probably be between 12 and 15 feet tall. And it kind of looks, and it kind of scampers out this way, smells the air, and turns to look at you all. And it pulls its teeth back, which are covered with like this red crimson. And you can see that there's actually a piece of cloth that's kind of like sticking out of the side of its mouth and is stuck on all these razor sharp teeth that it has. Its fingers kind of curl into the ground and leave these furrows in the ground. It looks at you and snarls.
Kagrat throws the barrel at it. The barrel of
Can I
oil.
use that opportunity to shoot it 4 times?
This is all like split second stuff.
Yeah.
I can pull a trigger pretty fast.
All right. If you guys want to do this, roll a... What would you guys say would be quickness?
Initiative.
Yeah.
Probably initiative or dex.
You guys just want to roll initiative now?
Yeah, initiative.
I'm good with
dex,
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good with that.
All right. Let's do that. Go for it.
Damn.
Ha!
Damn.
Also bad. Here comes Crash, the nat 20.
Don't worry, guys. I'll get there eventually.
All right. So the thing turns and
2
snarls
quick
at you.
things, if I may. Crash's aura isn't on, and we're still listening to happy tavern music through Beast snarling. I don't know if that's intentional or not. But I
Oh
felt like
yeah,
we should
my
let that
aura's not on.
Oh, because I made this
Technically
map
it's-
before you ever had an aura. What's your aura? 10 feet?
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
Fuck. Yeah, it's 10
10
feet.
There you go. All right. And happy tavern music going away. And hardcore bat fight music. Let's do that one. The thing snarls. This is going to be its turn. Turns. And charges off in this direction. So it has... So it's going to come to here. We'll do its athletics check. Oh, fuck.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes to jump, but it goes to jump this part of the river. Its foot kind of slips in the mud a little bit, though, and it kind of splashes down, and it falls in the river and drifts down river about that far. Next up, Kagrath.
Okay. So my movement is cool.
You're very quiet.
Oh, sorry. So
You're good, just letting you know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's.
Okay,
Which way is the river flowing again?
it's going to the east.
East.
Ha! Nah, I didn't say west.
All right. And then I guess I'll do a dash action actually.
All right, go for it.
Okay. 10, 20. Okay, I see it now. Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, Flan, you're up. Flahan.
Can I see it from where I am?
No. Kagrath has her torch up, and you see which direction Kagrath runs, so you can kind of see where she's going, but other than that,
How about now?
Dim
yes.
light.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You can see the form of it kind of flashing and flailing in the water, going upstream as the river takes it away.
Alright, then I'm going to take a quick breath and take 2 shots at it.
Go for it. Because of the distance and it flailing and stuff, though, they are going to be a disadvantage.
Oh, within 100 feet was its range.
Yeah, but
You know what,
you're shooting at something in the water that's flailing around in the water, and it's at the very edge of your like.
Hey man, you're in
Visual
dim light, so you would have had disadvantage anyways. So
It's okay. I'll burn 2 grit to give myself advantage on both shots.
Okay, do it.
So it's just even.
Pow! Oh, nice.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, but
All
no
right.
damage. Well, at least not very much damage.
Alright. So yeah, showing off his impressive skills, Flan brings out his gut pistol, pow pow, and you actually hit the thing twice as it's flailing around in the river. It doesn't seem to react all that much to it. Yeah, it's you do see that they impact the thing, even as far away as it is, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing much to it.
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't expect 5 damage to do all that much.
Yeah,
And
unfortunately.
just an important science question. How many of your characters have heard a gun fire before?
Of mine?
No, of team.
Oh, Grash for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep, Grash for sure. Kagrath? Maybe, maybe not. That's up to her.
Maybe, maybe not. I have no clue, honestly. She did grow up in a She was like raised a slave, so you know. Maybe she heard something. Maybe
Yeah.
she didn't.
So let's call it the well. Here, let's say because the arena and all that, you've seen firearms before. Firearms,
Okay.
they're
All right.
rare, but in the same result, the same regard that magic
They're flashy, though.
rare
They're pretty
items
much-
and such. So
Okay. So yeah, they're flashy.
Okay.
So
yeah, let's say that.
I'm on board with that.
Cool. Grash, where you going? You went there and then you came back.
I was measuring stuff.
Okay.
head towards the light.
Yeah.
I'm going to there,
Okay.
and then let me double check something.
Double check.
I think I have a spell that's perfect for this.
Do you secretly have hold person?
Entirely sure. I don't secretly have hold person. I definitely have hold person, but that's a full action.
Do you have hold monster?
No, that's like level 5.
Yeah, right.
That's a level 5 spell, man.
Oh god damn it! 5
Always with you, dude.
5 feet.
Always.
Motherfucking 5 feet. Can I? Oh no, I can't. No, that's all I can do. I don't fucking have anything.
I hope you guys know what I hope you guys know what
You
I'm
could hold
planning on doing.
action.
Well, you dashed, didn't you?
Yeah, I dashed. That's how I got
That takes
there.
your action. That
Oh,
takes your
I know.
action.
I'm
then.
done.
So,
That's
Okay.
that's my point. I dashed to get there.
all right. So werewolf's turn.
All right. So the beast is going to kind of thrash and swim and get itself up on shore, and it shakes itself off. Lets out another like monstrous howl, and this one actually, Dizzy, is gonna wake you up. It kind of
Shit.
yeah, it snaps you out of your
Trance.
what's going on. Yeah.
So I
And,
kind of I lose my damn. My exhaustion level doesn't go down, does it?
No, you're good. We'll call it good.
Okay, good. Fucking A.
And this
Wait,
thing's
this
gonna
is.
go for it. Sorry.
Never mind. Never mind. I was like, this what like I don't think the exhaustion would have actually affected battle, would it?
Yeah, it's attack rolls and
Oh, really?
Ability
Oh, I thought it was
rolls,
the
yeah.
skills.
No,
Skill
disadvantage
checks.
on it. Yeah, no, it would just be ability checks. But I mean,
It
still.
does?
Yeah,
disadvantage on
3 would
ability
be
checks.
attack rolls
Just
and saving
level.
throws.
Oh! It's like fucking everything.
I need to stop putting exhaustion on everything. Alright, whatever.
Okay. So I woke up,
Yeah.
or tranced in.
But you just heard this howl off to the northeast of you. Yeah, because it's closer to you now than it was before. So it's going to basically run down here and crash into this building here, and you guys hear like screams and such coming from the inside. Wilhelm scream. Yeah. And Dizzy, you don't really need your initiative just yet, Dizzy.
Okay.
But
Well,
we'll work it in there as we can.
Okay.
Okay.
It's all good. We'll keep that initiative though. I like that initiative.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
All right. Kagrath, you're up.
Okay, would I be able to theoretically make this jump to that next patch of land?
What is a long jump? It's
Normal, okay, so I actually don't think I can probably make it.
you can try it. I
Uh-huh.
mean, it's going to be a little bit outside of your range.
Yeah.
So, but
I don't want to lose my torch, though. How deep is the water, by the way, actually?
it's about thigh high for you.
Thigh high?
Yeah. You can run
Oh, okay.
across it probably.
Yeah, Kagrath's just gonna run across that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright, so...
Does it
go.
count as difficult terrain?
Yeah. For sure.
Okay,
So it's going to have your speed for sure.
okay. Alright, so 20... 1,
So
2...
I'm just gonna bitch for a second. You know what I really fucking hate about this book is that they put all this bullshit in here where it's like I just want to look for jumping and it says see under movement. Well, instead of fucking me going over to movement, why the fuck don't you just tell me what?
Well,
page
it's
number it
not.
is?
Well, it's not enough. Like literally, like the rules for like long jump are like absolute crap.
I know, but I'm just saying in general. Why the fuck doesn't it say instead of see this? And the amount of time it took you to type in those characters for see this, they could have fucking just typed in page 182.
I'm taking the
Assholes.
dash action, by the way. So
I agree.
All right.
taking the dash action. So I'm going to move over here. There we go.
Okay.
It's end of my turn.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Fahan, you're up.
I'm
My
getting
swim
pretty good.
speed's 30 feet. So, you guys, out of curiosity, which direction do I hear it from?
What do you mean?
Because I know I see it on the map, but did I hear it there?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you
heard
heard a
crash.
crash and everything going on. It howled again, and then it crashed into this building.
Right, so then I'm gonna...
What did you guys do with the oil, by the way, that you bought?
Kagrath is still hucking it along, man.
Are you?
Yes. I have a plan for this. I have a plan.
We may burn down this entire town. Kagrath has a plan.
But
My plan was
It
brilliant.
is-
Kagrath's plan is to just
You guys-
fucking throw the oil at it. Fuck
you guys
it.
are like the Ghostbusters on that first one where they come in and they basically destroy the best ballroom, and then you guys are like, you're fucking welcome. Okay? Yeah. So,
Oh god, we are the Ghostbusters,
I wish. That'd be a sweet game to play. Alright.
right?
That's
But
my
yeah,
turn,
Zach,
and I love my swim
Zach,
speed.
you totally
Okay.
you totally know what my plan is, though.
Oh yeah,
Um,
oh yeah. Once you get that thing covered in oil, I'm gonna like fire breath all over that thing. We're gonna
easy.
light this shit up.
I'm gonna say for this turn, you can get downstairs and then make a full move action from outside, and that would count as a dash. Does that make sense? Because
And you can bonus action dash.
Yeah, and you could bonus action dash, but you can't take dash twice. Or
Yeah, you
no,
can.
yeah, you can. I looked that up. Yeah, you can take dash twice. My bad. So it's up to you if you want to do that.
Oh.
Jeremy?
What? Sorry, I thought
Wow.
I'm sitting there waiting. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
So-
wow. You can
Yeah,
get
sorry.
outside, so you can get to like
Okay.
here, right, as your normal movement.
Right.
Don't move when I move you. I'll kill you.
Oh, fuck.
I will fucking drown your character in this river. I swear to God.
Joke's on you, I can make the flow of water go up.
Yeah, we'll say you get to there as your normal movement, right? From there, you can dash and dash again if you want, as Sam said, because you can bonus action dash. So it's up to you. But it's off
Alright.
up that way.
Or you can turn into a bat.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what?
You do have the
turning
bat shit.
I'm turning into a bat. And I'm going to dash as a bat, too.
Is it an action to
No.
turn into it, or is it a bonus action?
It's not even that. Let me see. Magic items, cloak of the
It's
bat.
a full round action.
In an area of dim, it
Takes
just
10
says
minutes.
grip the. No, this is an area of dim or light or darkness. You can grip the edges of the cloak with both hands and use it to fly at speed. Oh wait,
Full round action.
I think the
I think I used it as an
transform
action.
is different.
yeah, action. You can use the action, okay, and then I can use a bonus action to go ahead and dash.
Okay, so use the
So-
action to actually
Turn into a
transform,
bat.
right? Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
right.
No, that's fine.
And then
And then you're gonna. What's your fly speed?
40.
All right, cool. Go for it.
So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Cool.
Okay. I'm coming, guys!
All right.
They'll help me get across the river.
The werewolf the beast seems to be making some sort of like crazy ruckus inside of this building. You hear all kinds of different screaming and sounds like clothes ripping and bones cracking and different types of things through the walls. A body actually comes flying outside of the door itself, and quickly preceded by the dude, Zach.
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to mute it.
It's all good. So the werewolf throws his body outside and then jumps outside and basically tears it in half, right through the rib cage, pulls it apart. Just kind of like a chicken.
Whoa, did you skip my turn?
No,
No?
Yeah,
You moved.
I moved, but I didn't say my turn because you were talking about Dizzy doing his little bat thing.
oh my good
I
God.
had a whole turn. I had a whole bonus action left, Brian.
All right.
You skipped on me.
What are you doing for your bonus action?
Disney.
Alvemity. Oh, compelled duel. Oh, shit!
That'll
Yeah,
work.
dude.
Compelled
Oh,
duel.
shit!
That's
Yeah, dude.
That's one way to do
Come
it.
at me, bro. Wisdom save.
Oh, Crash,
Okay.
you're amazing. You're amazing,
Gotcha.
Crash.
Yeah, dude. Game on, bro. Game fucking on.
Oh, that's a fail.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a fail. All right.
Huh.
So. All right. All right, cool. And I'll allow it to just because you can kind of see it doing all of its terrible deeds inside.
Yeah, there's enough of a doorway through there. If he can fit through that doorway, I feel like I can see him.
Yeah, no, you're good. So each time, see if you attack any other. If you attack any other creature. So
Right. If there were two werewolves.
all right, so spell it
And
out
I-
for me. Like I'm stupid.
Okay. It's all good. Basically, he can't move 30 feet away from me without failing or without succeeding on a saving throw.
Okay.
He is drawn to me, compelled by the divine demand. So he has to charge me,
Okay.
creature wise. And if the spell ends, if say there were two werewolves, I compelled this one and then swung at the second one. Spell ends.
Got it.
That's what the second part means.
Nope. Okay. That works.
It also reads that if we attack
Oh,
it
if-
or cast a harmful spell on it.
Right. So if someone else hits it this round, then the compelled duel ends. But basically, I stopped it in its tracks, and I'm forcing it to charge me at this turn. So
All right.
everyone's going to be right next to it.
All right, asshole. All right, so
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to take away its will to plan.
maybe it wanted to do that anyways. So it's gonna burst out this way, right? With the same thing as before, with the body and everything. but your compelled duel, it turns towards you, and it is going to rush at you.
Fuck yeah. Let's do this thing.
Here comes the crit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think the range it has is just like so. All right, cool. Bum, 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 bum. Multi-ball. It's gonna take 3 attacks at you.
God,
Fuck yeah,
dog.
it is. I got one of them.
Okay, which one?
18 piercing.
Well, wait. It's 24. It's 24 for the bite and the
Oh
claws.
shit! You're right.
I know.
You're
So-
This thing has a lot of shit, man.
If I knew what my mystery armor did,
You know what's hilarious though is that it says for Grash, Grash, and Grash.
The 3 Grashes.
Yeah, give me 1 sec because I gotta take a look at what your mystery army does, anyways, too. Because I forget.
oh, we never rolled for my Dwarven shield either. Or it's
Oh, yeah,
it says I don't know how that mechanic
Nope.
works because we reused it.
Roll 1d8.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
Nope, we should have rolled that when you did initiative. So 7. Okay,
Hoping for slashing, if not piercing.
it's not elemental damage.
It doesn't say elemental. It just says provides resistance to a different type of damage at the beginning of each fight.
Oh shit.
Nowhere did that say elemental.
We're back to determining what Grash's sword element is.
Maybe. Alright, so yeah. It kind of reaches out with you with its claws, its right hand claws, but you feint away from it. It reaches out, grabs your limb, kind of pulls you in. You feel its claws rake into your flesh, and it bites down onto your armor. You do take the full 27 damage from it, though.
Yeah, I did. Don't worry, guys. That was only half my HP. We're fine.
Right?
Yeah. So, but none of those are a crit or anything, so you're good to go. All right. Next up, Kagarath.
Okay.
All right, we finally get to see what
2,
Kagrath is made of.
3. Kagrath is going to huck this oil barrel at the werewolf.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
And what do I roll, if anything?
Be athletics
Athletics? Alright.
for sure.
Hoya!
Please roll high. Good. Good.
Yeah, that's
good
plenty.
deal.
For sure. So you hit the thing, the casts of oil kind of break open and spread all over the side of this thing, and yeah, it's basically dripping with oil down the side.
So Kagrath is going to she's gonna drop her torch on the ground, and then she's gonna take out the glaive, and then that's gonna be her turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Next up then is going to be Flahan.
I think I'll just supersede what we all know is going to happen here. I'm going to throw my torch at it.
Sounds good.
Aww.
It's okay.
know,
Now it'll be
right?
its own bonfire.
Athletics. Do it.
Now this thing's a light source too.
Athletics. Yeah.
For like 2 rounds, yeah.
All right, that'll work. So you chuck
Well-
this thing, and the torch goes end over end, boop, 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 and it smacks into the oil. The thing immediately goes up, and a huge blaze of flame. And the thing howls out in pain, and kind of tries to get away from you. And instinctually tries to like pat and get away at the flames, but since it's an oil fire, it doesn't do anything. It's just burning away all the way. Do me a favor, roll 4d10.
Nice. Who gets to roll that?
We'll do Flan because he did the throw.
All right.
So yeah, we'll say 20 on this guy.
An even half.
So I'm gonna assume that its compelled duel is like gone now.
Technically, we didn't damage it. The oil did. Is the oil friendly to Grash?
You made an attack towards it.
I think both of us
Yeah.
did.
Throwing something at it counts as an attack towards it.
Does me throwing stuff also do like maybe a D4 damage or anything like that?
No.
Because it is. Oh,
Yeah, no, because that would have been bludgeoning damage, and that wouldn't have done anything to it. So.
okay.
All right, is that gonna be your turn, Flahan, or do you want to move away from it or anything like that?
Do I still have actions left?
You have movement,
Okay,
And
then I'm
bonus
gonna.
action.
and you have a bonus action if you have any bonus action stuff.
Actually, I think that's close enough, and I'm gonna pull out my maul.
All right, sounds good. Next up is Dizzy. What you got?
Move.
Okay.
Also, if I may, I don't think my torch on me is particularly relevant anymore. I think it's more relevant on the werewolf.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't move.
Hang on here.
10, 20, 30. Hang on, let me move back. 1, 20, 30, 40. Now, I'm testing things. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's see what happens here. I got line of sight. I'm going to measure. Oh,
And you can see this huge flaming creature off in the distance.
and I have. Let's see, what's my weapon?
He is flaming.
I have range. Oh, I have range. Oh, it's on like fucking Donkey Kong. I'm going to stop here, turn back into my human form, or my elven
Elvish
form,
form.
draw my bow, and let a arrow go.
Well, first off, it takes an action to go back into your form.
Son of a bitch. Brian,
I don't make these rules.
suck.
Read your magic items.
I don't make these rules, he says.
I don't
Yeah.
say it.
Read your fucking magic items, biatch. So
It doesn't say it takes an action to go back, but I trust you.
it does. If it takes an action to go into it, it takes an action to come back out of it.
Alright. Semantics. Go on. Grash's turn. Go for it, buddy.
All right,
Tear it up.
you still have a bonus action. You can dash
Okie dokie.
Or hide.
if you want to, or
Or hide.
hide.
Bonus action hide.
I'm not sure hide would be relevant in this instance,
Yeah.
though.
Hey, it means he gets advantage on the next attack.
Yeah.
Very
Yep.
true.
You aren't wrong. That's assuming it doesn't
Hide.
run the shit away, though.
Oh wait, no, I can't hide there because that would take movement. All right, so I hide like on this cliff face.
Okay. Sounds good.
I am one with the rock.
I am.
Yes.
Is it my turn?
I am the
Is
rock.
it my turn?
Yeah,
It
it's
is
your
your
turn.
turn.
Go for a grab.
Go Grash.
Smite the shit out of this.
Do that, which means I get advantage on attack rolls as my bonus action.
Okay.
And then smite the shit out of it.
Yep. Want to make sure I definitely hit it, and then using my brand new ice blade, which I don't know the stats of, swing and hit.
All right, go for it.
Cool.
It's gonna be the same as your longsword. So let's just do your longsword for right now.
Well, I put it in
Something.
there.
You put ice blade. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I roll. That's 1d8
All right.
plus my damage modifier plus my bonus damage
Okay.
because I get +2 to.
Don't you get
all.
2 attacks though?
Oh yeah, I do. Totally do.
Yeah, I was like, where's the second swing?
All right.
Sorry.
So
And we're also gonna attack. Give me a sec. I gotta count these things out. Let's do 2 level 2 divine smites. So that's gonna be.
can you use 2 at once?
Why can't I?
he hits both.
I can attach it to 2 different hits. I hit on a 22
Well,
and a
this-
24, correct?
Yeah. Okay then.
So
Do it.
D8.
Ho, ho.
All right. Good stuff. So be 27 and 20. Okay. Nope. Let me see here.
And I don't know what else
No, I got you. You're good.
the blade does, but I hit it with that blade.
Doesn't
Just want
seem
that
to
known.
doesn't seem to do anything right this second, but
Oh, god damn it.
yeah,
It's okay.
it's coming up. I'm sure.
Awesome.
So we got. As soon as my fucking computer decides to start working. Come on. Jimon.
Jamona.
Jimona. Jimona. Okay, fuck it. I can do math, probably.
Right.
27 would be that. Okay, cool. Actually, probably this. There we go. Cool. Alright, so yeah, you do all this damage to it. And it really seems to be hurting from what you did. It is not pleased in the slightest. Yeah.
That's alright, guys. It'll probably kill me, and I'll wind up drowning in this 4-foot high river.
Alright.
No big deal.
And as you're hitting it, like you're hitting into like the fire flesh torn ruin that it is its side, and pieces of it just keep coming off, and like, you know, different flaming chunks go into the woods, into the river in different areas. Your divine smite seems to break and crack something inside of its rib cage, and it turns to you and lets out this snarl. And as it does, it's going to take a couple attacks at you. But Flahan, as you're trying to go around and flank it, it actually takes another swipe at you as well. Oof. So
Missed against me.
yeah.
Hit Flan.
But yeah, Flan, as you're trying to like scoot around it, the right claws come around and just kind of like blindside you, and it tears like a slash like in your leg for 12 damage.
Alright.
Well, it's a good thing none of us are humans, huh? Oh, humanoid. Do we count as humanoid? Yeah.
You can be a dragon.
Yeah, we can all be
humanoid.
You
werewolves.
can be a dragon-born werewolf.
Yeah, dude.
Dragonborn werewolf.
Was I supposed to make that DC 13 con save when it bit me last time?
No, actually.
Why
So,
not?
I don't know why not.
That's so weird. I didn't read it
Guys,
before.
stop
but now-
stop metagaming, guys.
Right? Gee, I wonder why not.
Hey, man.
All right.
No worries.
Kagrath, you're up.
Alright. Kagrath is going to be slightly insulted that this thing didn't attack her. Though it can't.
Well, you didn't. You just threw the oil at it.
Yeah, and then Kagrath is now going to attack with her cool new double-sided blade. I'm just going to use this hot action key you gave me.
That's fine.
Choose target.
It's
There we go.
cool. So blade attack 1 and 2. Yeah. The first one hits. The second one doesn't.
Okay. And does it do the same amount of damage?
What did you have in there? D10.
Yeah, D10.
Yeah, they're actually going to do D8. For those.
Okay, D8.
Yeah.
Alright.
But
The blunt is...
but that's fine. And then the blunt attack is just going to be like another D8
Okay.
because there is no blunt end. It's just the regular one. So,
Alright. So... Right.
actually, let's just say the D6 for the blunt one because you use up the momentum on the 2. So bring it back around for a third attack. We'll do
Okay.
D6 just so it's not like fucking crazy overpowered.
Okay, so wait, so it's D8, D8, and then D6?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you only have to roll. You only have to roll for 1d8 and 1d6. And then
Yep.
add your stuff.
Oh yeah, plus 10. So 19 damage.
Okay, so 5 for both of those. Yeah, because you have 5.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So 19.
Yep.
So you start slashing into this thing with your new weapon, and it does seem to cut into it. But as soon as you cut with this blade, the wound seals right behind it, and doesn't seem to do any damage to it at all.
Is it a glaive of healing? Is that even a thing?
It kind of is in Fallout 4.
Yeah. Or
Fat Man of Healing.
Fat Man of Healing.
There's like the Fat Man that's like instead of hurting your victim, it heals the victim.
Wow. Okay.
There's all kinds of weapons that do that in Fallout 4.
I haven't come across it yet.
It's screwy. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
All right. Fahan, you're up.
Alright, let's do it. I assume none of those hit?
Yeah, those don't hit. For sure.
Yeah, then I'm gonna burn my action surge
Okay.
and go again.
All right. The last one does. So you go and you hit this thing right in with your maul on its flank, basically. And as you do so, you can feel it kind of reverberate up your the shaft of the maul, and it kind of like throws you back a little bit. And the thing kind of snarls and turns at you, but it doesn't seem to be any worse for wear.
Alright. I'm gonna quickly yell at I don't think this is working. Does anyone have something else?
And also roll me another, roll 2d10. Because the fire's still burning, but it's starting to fade out a little bit as the oil burns away. Got it.
Dang. Good rolls.
Assholes. Alright.
Great rolls.
Next up then is going to be Dizzy. Flan, are you done?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. Flahan, you're up.
Now.
Got it.
Now you roll your sneak attack damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
There.
Okay. So, out of nowhere, this arrow comes in and sinks right into the thing's, like right behind its shoulder blade, and digs right inside of it. The thing kind of rears up and lets out this howl. As you do, appears to be that much damage.
20.
Cool. Awesome. All right.
And a bonus action hide again.
Cool. And do I have anything special? I don't have anything special.
Grash's turn.
Yeah, Grash, you're up.
Never mind. That's not gonna work. Alright. Well,
So
I
far
think we
your
all know where
smites-
this is going.
Smite thee.
1,
Miss.
2.
Yes,
No, it's not.
advantage.
I got
Oh,
advantage.
you just have advantage the whole time?
For 1 minute. Or until the target drops to 0 hit points.
Good God. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep. Like
So-
once per
16.
Actually, okay.
13.
So as you hit
And
with
that-
that first one, hang on. So as you hit with that first one, the blade hits something vital, it feels like, as you're pushing it into the thing. The blade itself begins to shimmer and hum, and you feel like this necrotic energy kind of surge out of the blade itself, and you see the flesh of the creature start to peel back and kind of drip away from the rib cage, literally kind of pouring away as like wax. And it's going to take another 10 necrotic damage from that. And then you gain and you feel this rush kind of come up from the blade as it does this damage, and you feel this rush kind of fall into you. You gain 10 temporary hit points.
Dang.
Fuck yeah.
So that does what? 9, 16, 26.
Is it dead?
So you
'Cause
do
I
that, and
was
the
gonna
thing kind
add
of like
more.
falls over to its side, and it's kind of, and it's like, and as it's doing that, you rear back with your longsword. How do you want to finish it off with that last?
Oh,
attack?
if it's fallen down like over me, I've like
no,
taken
not,
it down
not over
one.
you. It's like just kind of
Oh.
like off to its side.
Okay. Well, then I'm literally gonna take the blade in my hand and just like lop the head right off.
Okay. And the thing goes to let out another howl, and as it does, you bring it down, and it cuts it short, and it kind of lets out like a yell, and the thing's head just kind of falls off to the ground and rolls away. And as it does so, it separates, obviously, the head through the neck, and this necklace that was tied around it falls to the ground, and just kind of, and as it does so, the thing begins to like convulse, and the head kind of rolls a little bit towards the riverbank. The form of it shifting and changing and molding back into, predictably, yeah, the Duke Levon.
The dramatic reveal.
Yeah, all.
Kakarot's like, I did not expect that!
Yeah.
Of course you didn't.
Naked in his glory here on the riverbank. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this guy. And the necklace kind of falls and kind of skitters on the grass and lays there, shimmering with a little bit of blood alongside it. But yeah.
I don't suppose we can take his own head back to him to have it mounted on the wall now, can we?
Probably not, Flahan. Probably not.
Do you think we can take some of the weapons from his house?
That was my thought exactly.
But wouldn't it with... Why does everything bad seem like it's from that carnival? Just, I mean, with everything, and I've only been here for so long, but genuinely everything I've been a part of since I met y'all has been carnival related. It's all been bad.
We're just that kind of people.
That'd be fine if they weren't all directly related, but I mean, it seems apparent enough that whatever's the carnival.
I can't hear y'all, can I?
You can, Dizzy, you can get over there. While
Is the river shallow?
Yeah, it's shallow enough that you can get across.
Okay.
Oh, well, then I didn't need my swim speed. Why not?
Whatever.
What are we talking about here?
Look who it is. Look who's back.
Well, yeah,
And that wasn't directed at your character. That was directed at the werewolf, which is now the naked dead Duke.
Huh. I thought so.
With the necklace that he got from the girl who wanted the carnival.
Interesting.
As I was just saying, why is everything carnival related?
Because it is. Everything is carnival related.
Kagrath.
And
Kagrath crosses her arm, and you see, all of my ideas are good ideas.
Well,
Okay, then.
We did get nice shiny weapons out of it, and we did kill a werewolf, but
Yeah, how about we go get some more since he's dead?
I'm not sure that's how it works. We probably need to take his body back to the estate and see what his will says. And I'd like to point out it would look suspicious if the folks that he hired to do a thing for him were the last ones to see him alive, and were the last ones to sneak into his house and take all his shit.
And, well, you might be right, but if we go in dragging his body with his head off, that's going to be just as suspicious.
Yes, it is, which is why we wait till morning, see whichever.
All welcome to do what you'd like.
Kagrath kind of looks inside the house. Yeah, exactly. Kagrath looks inside the house to see if there's anyone alive.
No, it's a charnel house. The thing basically went through and tore everyone in there to pieces in a matter of seconds.
Okay.
You can see what appears to be the remnants of a woman's dress, and a little bit of what's left of her body in there, but it reeks of like visceral and all kinds of different stuff on the walls. The smell of it actually makes you a little bit sick walking in there to look at it. Like, you've seen stuff in the arena, but this is a whole another level of carnage.
Roll horror.
Nah, it's not really a horror thing. It's more,
it's like watching Saw. You're
Gross.
not scared of Saw. You're just grossed out.
yeah. Well, no, totally different than watching a movie. But for
Well,
this,
it's like, you know.
yeah, for this instance, yeah. And I should have had you guys roll fear when you saw the dire thing, but that's all right. So it's up to you guys what you want to do for right now. Do you guys want to call it for the
I
night?
paid for.
Let's call it for the night.
Okay, so let's call it
I
for
want
the
to go
night.
back. Oh god damn it!
And
I'm sorry. I'm
No, it's
past
okay.
my bedtime.
yeah,
Work calls.
it's all good.
Nah, dude, I get that. I have to leave at 7 o'clock in the morning. That's like 6 hours from now.
What is wrong with you? All right. So
Yeah, right.
I
probably
I am
stay
at
up
the
for
West
another
Coast.
yeah,
I'm at the West Coast.
West Coast hours,
Live.
bitch. So
But dude, I just don't sleep ever.
all right.
It's awesome.
Okay, guys.
All right.
Well, good session, and
Yep.
you figured out some stuff. Some more revelations to come, and I think next time will be fight night. So should be
Indeed.
fun.
All right then.
All right. So you guys have a great night, and
You
I'll
too.
see you when we figure out the next time is.
Don't forget
So,
the
you guys
XP.
too.
I
Yeah.
XP.
probably won't forget the XP.
Good thing.
No, I'll
Maybe.
send it to you guys
Probably.
because it's gonna be individualized, not this time, but from last time.